option without fear before our enemies. We have sworn an oath to restore Biafra, or we die in the process. There will be no retreat and no surrender. If the option they give to us is to seek our restoration by violence, every living thing living in the zoo will be destroyed. All the animals will be destroyed. It's a promise and a pledge we are making to them. They must understand that we just don't love our country. We are fanatical about Biafra. We will do everything humanly possible to ensure that Biafra comes. It is either the flag of Biafra is raised up or I am lowered into the grave. One of the two must happen. It is better for this heaven and this earth not to exist than for Biafra not to come to pass. We dedicate it into the hands of Chukwu Abiyama, the creator of the heavens and the earth, because only him decreed that we should exist as a race, and only him has the say to decide and to determine if we are to survive or not. We don't rest our hopes in any man. We don't believe that any country can do anything for us. We are going to reaffirm our faith in the supremacy of the creator of the heavens and the earth, Chukwu Abiyama, upon to whom and in whom every glory and honor belongs to. That's why we worship him and nothing else and no other. We worship the one true living God. That is who we worship. That is why we were created. We are not like any other people. We have been chosen by Chukwu Abiyama to serve him. We have been chosen by the creator of the heavens and the earth that we may serve him. That is why in our names it contains every praise imaginable. Every praise imaginable to the Most High is contained within our names, because we are very special people. We are here to reaffirm and reiterate that. We are here to ensure that this very march towards our freedom cannot be hindered. Any obstacle on our way, real or imagined, man or woman, adult or child, anything it is, once you are an impediment to the restoration of the sovereignty of Biafra, you will be destroyed completely and totally, in every way imaginable. We do not forgive. There is no forgiveness in our dictionary. We are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten. It is to them that I owe every ounce of loyalty and obligation. They are not here to offer any advice or to ask us to forgive Gowon. They are not here to ask us to forgive Haruna. They are not here to ask us to forgive the Yoruba people and the Awolowo family. The reason why we exist is to ensure that their memory, that they can never ever be forgotten, that their memory will linger on forever, that as long as man walks this earth, this world will remember the 3.5 million people that they killed, men and women that did nothing, children that were innocent. Their only crime is to be blessed by God. That is the only crime they have committed. As those children were being slaughtered, as they were being stabbed to death by a very wicked and cruel world, spearheaded by Awolowo, everybody looked on and did nothing. Instead of them to help us, they ensured that our absolute blockade from land, air, and sea was absolute, that we may die, that the children of God may die. But lo and behold, Chukwu Abiyama determined that we cannot die, that we cannot perish, because we are his own. Despite all our iniquities, despite all our sins, he made us in his image. He gave us that very edict to worship him, and that is what we do every blessed day on this radio station, without fail and without the fear of any human being, toughness of an animal in the zoo. We are here to worship Chukwu Abiyama.
The United States of Biafra. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We made it. We made it. That's why we are Biafrans. What we did, we shocked them. We shocked the world. This is to show the world that what we do is not determined by an individual. When the spirit of Biafra meets us, we move, we not stop. So we are in the independence. Independence Week. It could last a week, it could last 2 weeks, it could last 3 weeks, it could last a month, but that 29th of November is sacrosanct. And there was a reason Biafrans decided to shock the zoo, and we did it. Because of the history of this Biafra Republic government in exile and de facto, because of the lies and some of these little things they did to our PM, we can't trust nobody. We can't. Don't trust me. I'm not begging nobody to trust me. Yeah. And I'm not going to trust you, you know. But we, as Biafra, we are going to start to learn to trust each other. So, on behalf of our Prime Minister, His Excellency, the Obado here, the Peace Ambassador, Anonkankampi, His Excellency Simon Eber, we Biafrans, we thank you and we greet you for bringing freedom to the United States of Biafra. Finland says, with their local zoo agents hanging around Finland, that our Prime Minister is inciting us. Inciting is the word. And they think if he doesn't talk to us, if they take away his phone, if they don't allow him to talk to any of us, then we are not going to be incited, right? That was their thought, right? That was their mentality. Just like the zoo thought that when they take Onyendu and lock him up, we are not going to talk about Biafra anymore. Nobody is going to say anything about our freedom anymore. That is their mentality.
This is Biafran Exodus TV, always bringing you the message of redemption and liberation to the hearts and the minds of our people. Quickly, our sister Kueba Ketana, I want with the major concern. I want with the major concern. I want with the major concern. Take note. They thought that when they take away Mazina de Carlo, they thought that when they take away Mazina de Carlo, Biafra will stop. And they took away Mazina de Carlo. Biafra did not stop. PM Samneba continued from where Mazina de Carlo stopped. Biafra did not stop. And Nigeria spent millions and billions of dollars in taking away Mazina de Carlo, thinking that when they take away Mazina de Carlo, our freedom will stop and will shock the world in Finland. And then when they took away PM Samnepa, they came on board after the taking away of Mazina de Carlo. The freedom continued because in a way divine mandate. And if you watch the beginning of the statement of this, our sister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze in Finland, also that now this thing that we do is not about an individual. It's not about an individual. It's all about we, the people. It's all about, again, we, the people. Yesterday, even before yesterday, I was asking myself some questions. What are we going to expect today regarding this Finland court case? What are you expecting? I was asking myself the question, and I was answering the question by myself. He said, I don't trust these Nigerian people. I was telling myself that now I don't trust these Nigerian people. These Nigerian people can do unthinkable to make sure that PM Samnepa is not released. Because releasing him, they feel like now releasing him is releasing our freedom. Releasing Mazina Nikalo, they think that releasing Man Nikalo is releasing our freedom. They are finding it very, very hard to do so because they know that they want to stop us. So what am I expecting? I was asking myself. I said, I don't trust this Nigerian country because they can do an unthinkable to make sure that they will not release Mazi PM Samnepa. Then I asked myself again, should in case today come and this thing I'm thinking that they are not going to release, what are you going to do? I said the thing is going to pain me. It's going to pain me. But it's not been a surprise because I don't expect anything good coming from Nigeria. Any sound judgment coming from Nigeria. I say it's gonna pain me, but it's not gonna stop me. And just like our sister is saying here, this is not about an individual. He said they think that taking away Mazin and Nikalo will stop the freedom. And this is their mentality. And I want you to listen. To what she said next, so that we Biafrans all over the world will be paying attention, knowing the time and the season. I know email, because this is not a game of the weak mind. This is not the game of the slow mind. This is not the game of the weaklings. It's about freedom. The people that are holding us down, they are even more powerful than us. And we are not going to remain that down, knowing fully well they are more powerful than us. Anyone be, as long as anyone we know Biafrans. We are made of steel. We are made of steel. And I thank God, I so much thank God for this. I so much thank God. After the taking away of PM Samnepa, there is another person that have this kind of heart, this our mother have. That even in the midst of this situation, he keeps talking to Biafra and he keeps telling us not to shake. One thing, cheta like this self. That's my shock. When I remember the story of David, I hope you guys remember the story of David. David went for a war. Went for a war to go and the war. He get in the natural obe. Ya men, ya got war. Then the process of that war, a man and another people they make ambush the community. Yeah? I'm talking about King David here. I'm talking about King David. And why I don't know when they make ambush community. Yeah? Before now, I got a war now, but you want to ambush the community itself has been taken away. Everywhere has been destroyed. Almost a few people may escape. And that were captive. Now, wow. David did not enter into the community. Everywhere, everything is over. David saw the level of the massacre happening, the level of healing. David started crying with them. David started crying with the community. The same community and David jam and David want to cry with them. Now community and because they lost too much, they massacred too much. David was crying with them. The same people all of them got Okute. Okute ha were Okute Megan. Actually, Jokuta went to King David. Then King David did not was here. Who came into Nachitubuha. I said, one neighbor tribe, who are our king. If whatever free him and a cocharagia, neighbor, who was no neighbor. Instead of you to tell us which way forward. Instead of you to tell us which way forward. Instead of you to say, I can't be Kihage, I will tell Dana to and West Run neighbor. Which means in Awanda, and they started going after David. All the same thing now for Yemen now. All the same thing now for Yemen now. I means now. But thanks be to God. And the leader, who in the name of this Ngozi Orabueze, Chineke na-agọzie this woman. Onye ọbụla gọwara ya ọfọma. He don't want to cry with us, but he's there to ginger us and telling us way forward. And when David told them the way, the minute David put the way forward, David said, instead of for us to cry, no, there is no need for us to cry in this particular situation. All we need now is for us to chase that our enemies and overtake them and take back our spoil and come back to our community. That is what we Biafrans need now. You have all the time to cry. You have all the time to lament. You have all the time to complain. All we need now is that time and that, and then our enemies is there after our life. They are after our everything. Even though now they use some of us among us when they bring us down, but we that believe in that dream, Master Kalu believe. We that believe in that same thing now as PM Samnepa believe. We that believe in our freedom genuinely from our heart is arise to rise up and pursue our enemies and overtake them and take back what belongs to us. We can do it if we can come together. Now, kunu geziente, kunu fuzie the message that Ngozi Orabueze drop here. Because every day when I play this, a lot of new things unfold. But this particular this, no one that you will say, because this is spiritual. The statement, every statement that he dropped that day, that thing and the spiritual. If as you are now, if you are genuine Biafrans all over the world, if you don't have anything, if you can be playing this, Finland play here, allow your spirit to interpret what happened there. Always just engage your spiritual mind for you to understand the revelation of the email now. Because history is repeating himself. Now listen. I'm still coming to the comment section program in video now.
So that little children's mentality that went into the Nigerian zoo government is now seeping into Finland somehow. But we have a message for them.
Listen.
If I am gone today, there are people that be more deadly than me that will rise up to move this struggle.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Even when they go after her, they want to take her away because they are not giving up. There are still people that are going to rise up that will take up the lead. Finland have passed their judgment based on information they receive, based on the information they receive from Nigerian government playing to their script, and based on the information they receive from the mediocres among us that are calling us terrorists, calling the Ngozi Orabueze terrorists. Do you understand what I mean? Calling the Ngozi Orabueze terrorists, DPM terrorists, calling the USB government terrorists. From some of us that are saying they are doing Biafra, the people that claim that they love PM Samnepa, the people that claim that they love Mazen and Kalo, and they are calling USB terrorists. Now, in the Finland, how pass to go their judgment according to the name you are giving to your own people. How pass to go according to that information, and then across that information now, why you show chat and do to her or Fulani terrorists, USB terrorists. Finland have answered on a call. Finland now, when you show chat, I hope you are going to be happy now, right? When you show chat, you are going to be happy. You love PM Samnepa, right? And you are calling the USB terrorists. You are calling Dr. Ngozi Orabueze the terrorists. And you are calling the citizen terrorists. Now Finland now, they are judging us as terrorists. But I hope when you show chat, I hope you are happy now, right? Bam, bam, bam. Are you happy now? Okay, are you happy? So now, when I don't happy now, right? No problem. But we have this message for you. Even when you are trying to be taking out people away, one, it cannot take Biafrans, all of the whole Biafrans, with the millions of Biafrans away from this surface of the earth. If only this mandate here must be protected by him there for Quran, and Mazen Kalu said it. So taking away PM Samnepa, and we also they want to take him away so that our people, our morale will be down, our zeal will be down, your emotion will be down. Then again, Ngozi as a pillar of salt. Then all the enemies will now start celebrating. Then our enemies, Abatawazi, Nazo, Then they want to make us to remain in a perpetual slavery. It can only happen. It can only happen if you and I permit that. It can only happen if Biafran spirit the signature there. But Abraham going at this movement will determine how fast or how soon our redemption can fully actualize. Everything still lies in our hands. So you all are welcome to this particular program. You all are welcome to this particular program. They will muchuko kabiama. Onye nabata with a genuine mindset, leave sentiment apart. Always be optimistic. I need Chineke na onye na ndo, na landed ndo, no watching keta. I know I will for this new month of September. I get bad news where banner this month. He said, no matter what the picture the enemy is trying to present to us as in bad news, in bad news, to weaken our mind in this first month, this first day of this September 2025, we reverse every bad news back to the sender. He said, this month of September, if I barachuku na pobatara, ni gawura month oma. If not this issue of this, we are going to read it out here. We are going to lament over it. We are going to express ourselves towards it. That the reason why I is that so we, the good citizens of this USB, by the special grace of God, by the special grace of God Almighty, we are going to remain unshakable, unbribable, unmovable, unstoppable, by the special grace of Chukwu Kabiama. They will, let me greet people on the comment section. They will. Juliana Obi, I see you. Idelia Ibokwe, you're welcome. They will. Hurricane. They will. Hurricane. I am not surprised about the sentence of the PM. There is a world conspiracy against. There is a world conspiracy against Biafra freedom. That's why I said the USB government must, as a matter of urgency, deal with Atade Aroma. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Everything will be done. Everything will be done. Every ideas that we, the Biafrans, are bringing, the government, they are seeing it all. They are listening to everybody. Then we apply the one that we apply. All we need to do is to present our own report, and let them know our mind, which we are doing, and based on the democracy and on email. And then the government will do an info. And you can only advise, but you cannot force the government. You can only bring out your suggestion, bring out your advice, and put it down. Then you keep on praying. Keep on praying. This for this thing if you the idea if you now, God, may you be pray. Chukuna, please touch the heart of the government. Let them do this. We just believe. Ask God for wisdom for them. Ask God for wisdom, because not all of our ideas. Some of our ideas may sound very, very good, but in application it may sound another thing different. You got to go. Some of our ideas may sound very, very good, the way you feel it, the way you see it, but in application to that, your advice or your suggestion may sound different, even in times of reality. It may sound dangerous, but in application. So all we need is wisdom. Wisdom for the government, wisdom to Dr. Orabueze and all the cabinet members there, and wisdom to we, the people that are outside there, and wisdom to the medias. It's all about what we are saying. You have to go and talk and nobody our force to some at that time. Do this, do that. But while you are not doing anything, you are not taking any action. Someone will take on action. Get out now. Some of the action now didn't take it. I'm not condemning with a good idea. Now they are now using it against him. They are not using it against him, and we are all seeing it playing out. The same way now they are still forcing Dr. Orabueze. You are not doing this. You are not doing that. Why man now Bapambo to go here? But he watch a message here. And we are going to read out his message, her message from their tweet. I like up there here. You take my point. Then I wanina no choir. I forgot to things when I got. But one thing is rest assured. Don't allow yourself to get confused and don't allow yourself, your spirit to be weighed down. Because when you hear that people are at this particular moment, may God help us to keep awake. There is smart enough more than our enemies. May God give us that wisdom we are asking, so that carry no unnecessary mistake. You're taking my point. So your message is well registered. Okay. That will serve as a lesson. Okay. BBC Biafra. They say we are not playing okay because Master Samnepa cannot be there. We finish Nigeria since the world is corrupt. Even Finland court is evil. So Badro. But no one able away people in let's just be doing our part and praying and allow the God to do the rest. Say I thank God. The hurricane says I thank God for the Ngozi Orabueze. It's all right. We are not playing. BBC Biafra says we are not playing. Okay, because Master Samnepa cannot be there. We finish Nigeria since the world is corrupt. Okay, I think you've said this one before, right? Okay. Finland is the court is evil. BBC Biafra says Ada Ashawo has nothing to do with Biafran's freedom. We all know that. We all know that for sure. So BBC Biafra also said that Ada is working with the Nigerian government. That one is confirmed. It's confirmed. Ada Biafra, Ada Dorama is working with the Nigerian agent. Ada Dorama is a spy. It's the eye of the Nigeria into USB government. And she has been expelled. And she continued doing her evil job. And that evil job that she is doing is going to cut up with her. Take it or leave it. It's going to cut up with her. So may you never be a part. May you never play a part. May you never play any evil role in this Biafra movement. Because when you play that evil role, whatever evil role anybody plays in this our movement, the evil role will cut off with that person. Let go. The evil role will cut off with that person. We must all support Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, Hurricane is saying. We must all support Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, online, offline. We must make sure that Ada Dorama is jailed also. That one for sure. He can never escape. The woman can never escape all this evil. She know it. The woman know it. You know. The woman know what is coming for her. But the only thing not there, the woman is like kind of woman that now the Gorea late. The woman knew that not the Gorea late. She have already messed up. She have already no cross go Rebuttal. Oh my God, that Biafra can never forgive her anymore. So what she's now doing is like kind of, it's just that playing the same role the devil is playing. What the woman is not doing now, was how many souls or how many souls now Allah? I want the woman now. So Brian never can get the woman on can get the woman on Ibrahim never. Do you get the point now? Those people that are still listening to that woman, that are still taking instruction from her, whether you are from men on the ground and you are still collecting information from that woman and you are still working with the woman, one name. Sorry, is your name. The woman I'm gonna go already that now one name, no cross go red. One man go na Biafran can never ever forgive her again. So he's just playing that role to make sure that he brought destruction. And every destruction he has brought in this woman, that the thing will be cut up on her. So we are just trying to save those innocent minds. Innocent. Nefili na the woman na gwa eziokwu. With that topi igbo na asura with woman aja on a use. The na the woman on the right path. We are just trying to save them. The more you keep listening to the woman, the more you are digging your own grave. Don't say we are not one. Don't say you are not one. Hurricane, BBC Biafra, you're right. Hurricane also said He said here, he said, Adadorama must be made a scapegoat. What you already start. And Hurricane also said here, the fate of PM was sealed long ago. And all the others. Hurricane, is well informed. You are well informed. Okay, Zike, I see you. Welcome to the program. Okay, Zike, man of God. USB should be careful. Things they talk on social media. All eyes on Dr. Ngozi Orabueze now. She will be very, very careful as always. He said we are in a Sunday we came up. I dropped my prayers. I dropped my comment and uploaded it and I dropped it there. And when we pray, we need to believe in what we are praying for. And when we are working for what we are chasing after, we must be focused, we must be dedicated. We must try to deal away with the spirit of distraction. We must try to deal away with the spirit of confusion. We must try to deal away with the spirit of murmuring and complaining without solution. We must try to do away with it. You understand? So even Anki Wazo Akita, if we go charge our leader, terrorism related, and that thing is going to be appealed. And we are not going to keep quiet. Government will do. Our government have your justice department. They will do the needful. And they will do the needful. So you will see how things will turn around. Just believe. You will see how things will turn around. The same thing now, you got to and they don't expect the thing will come out just like a platter of gold. It is everything is in our hands. The freedom is in our hands. I want the jack and fight about it. The more we are still wasting this time, the more we are still talking blah 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 blah. The more the thing will continue to affect us. You understand what I mean? I forgot maybe on the head towards to. I forgot maybe this thing in the head towards to. And that is the reason why engineer raised this alarm. Go ahead and result to that place. Ebe gonna get result. You know, the way this thing is now, that if care is not taken, if we are not, I not quite know why you do. But if I hear preaching now, this self-discipline now, moral decency, avoid spirit of envy, avoid spirit of jealousy, avoid spirit of bitterness. I need preach here. Because if we don't know what we are saying, if we don't be careful now, apply wisdom. One, our enemies got swine apple. Imayana be swapple. I got swine apple. When the has to charge an aqua, bread no like play by force. Brenna not on play. That time I yoko pays here. Bank Yaga was a penny wise man foolish. On a come managing here, which away woo than GG. You will not go late. All these unnecessary people life in Batagas inside this movement here, they promote this violence among us, they promote this hatred among us, they promote this seed of discord among us, they promote this divide and rule among us. They are our enemies of this freedom. We need to figure them out. We need to find the best way to handle these such individuals. And may God give us the wisdom to handle these such individuals. May God just give us the wisdom. But to some us we plan all this thing now. Just I am enemies. And I'm with a man in this Samanapa can we run all these internal enemies here? But when Samanapa was not around, some of us, they know my Ogenkre, one in Shocha, so now Parawa, Bam, Nando to her, CRC nonsense, say frankly. You Biafra faceless unite. You didn't now. They are the cause. Because they refuse to abide with the USB. Them and agree together and I can declare in Finland. For them pulling out from that original plan, I want we are for them now. Only that's no matter this simple truth. But people will be pretending. You know? So even if we now, we all know the cause of it. And that cost of it will be dealt with at the appropriate time. I become very happy for now. So the first time someone appeared on court, these 6 years was mentioned that day. were mentioned that day. Ilaya kita na some plan to go to TCG after the re-declaration of this our freedom. Our men on ground dispose in my hand dispose in a plan in a way because I am that now. Musa, the trust in Nabel Sanyogo, Annabel Sanyogo, Nabi Buai, but I'm kind of wild gorilla kind of what you another. Then I try, I want to try in our own way. But let's say, there's some by you break away on the tail. Oh, I'm not going to boop you and another Jamunesti. Then a bit of question she recruit to acquire new men. A bit of question she. Anyone won't need to crack, anyone crack, and I'll cap on wine. Then another Jamunesti kita na, and in a Deutsche Zee on social media was a content creator, but as I disposed with the defendants of the land. Then they put a call with the USB government. The men they put a call with USB government, not trying to compromise. The same people are not amnesty. They go is after their head. I know the truth. They go is after their head. Now fight is against them. And you are hearing COS announcing it. Look at what these people are doing. And it is unacceptable. I'm going to photos in the Pia. When the woman parre. When they will take the report to where they got the earrings of Biafrans based on Ejimogo. Then in the midst of this, on went to buy a rule. Went to buy a rule. Can't go me and down arrow. Can't go me and down arrow. In the books of Ebania. But before my banner, I want us to can go to this comment section now. Can go to this comment section now. Then I will play that thing for you. But meanwhile, happy new month to each and every one of us. Happy new month. I will go into this new month. That is kind of positive about it because the devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. Yes, so one more. Ekwensu here megbu ekwensu yana ndo otu ha. Here megbu ha. Here megbu how I wish their eyes would be open. Afu aru ala na aru ebe na ga land. Otu ọkụkọ nwada.
Month, new blessing, new promotion. Baba God, you said 2025 is our year. Oluwana September be this. Happy new month. Happy September. Goodbye to the month of August. You are welcome to the month of September. New month, new blessing, new promotion. Baba God, you said 2025 is our year. Oluwana September be this, so we cancel bad news this month. As we see the beginning, make we see the ending. May congratulations be our portion. Happy new month to all my families and friends worldwide. May this new month bring blessing, peace and happiness. Any work, deal or business we do this month, successful. Transaction, successful. Happy new month, my sweet and gallant people. We keep pushing.
I'm back, Umuife. Yes, happy new month, Umuife, all over the world. Even million dollars can you wish each and every one of us. You can see through even our joy. You can see through even our peace. By conspiring, by conspiracy, by lying against us. By trying to turn our good agenda to an evil agenda. It can never work. It can never work. When the Chineke na-enyega in the authority, and the authority for our honor and honor, from Imo BI, why no? I am engineer. As long as as long as PM Samnepa, when you want to chera in Obi, so long as Mazana Nikal, when you want to chera in Obi, and you chera in Macadam mine. You know, you're nature and you join no be based on which trauma nature. When reverse is the case, reverse is the case. That in your job, I won't get a portion. You take one and by to be lucid that not you walk cook, wada, walk on when also. Thereby we see that now one near, we hear me remember, we hear me remember. Now only one near, I will go double. Ndị niile fụ na leka na-aga egbu nwanne ha na this movement ya na-aga blackmail na this movement ya na-aga lie against an innocent one na movement ya na-aga ekwuchi ọnụ onye si ka ha kwuo onye dịkwa ndụ a na-ebuchi onye ahụ ọnụ onye nwa na-asị na ihe ahụ na-akọkwa na ihe unu na-asị na o mere o meekwa ya asị na ihe ahụ mere ọkọghị maka na-eme PM Samnekpa who a terrorist? The answer is no. But related to terrorism, the answer is no. But with the allegation, then the terrorism now force you on our throat. Giving a dog a bad name for you to murder the dog. I can't imagine this movement. Is that going to make us to keep quiet? According to their mentality. And not children mentality, but now we have a message for you. Now by taking our people out, you can never stop this movement. Taking people's out, you can never stop this movement. Omadole couldn't get taken out. Or how many Biafrans are they going to take out? How many? Because no one take what the people are taking the one. And the more you are taking Biafrans out, you try that you are taking Biafrans out. Remember. Biafrans are still, they are sealed. You can't take them out. And the more you are trying to take us out, the more you are taking yourself out. No, take her out. People know you're going to take her out. I think you know that. Now, let me play this thing for you. Comment section. I've been led here. Look at this. Look at this story.
Mother turned around. He saw the old man showing a mother was talking.
This is a clear picture. This is a clear picture of what these people are doing against Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. A clear picture of what they did against Mazen and Carlo. A clear picture of what they did against PM Samnekpa. Ibochi mmadụ ọnụ. But mgbe anyị na-egbuchi mmadụ ọnụ a na onwe onye ga-ebuchitere gị ọnụ. Onwe anya n'elu ụwa. Onwe anya na-ele n'obi. And achọrọ m to watch this video now. You will now see the clearer picture of what is conspiring, what is happening around us. Somebody can mess up. Somebody, because of your carelessness, because of your nonchalant attitude. Somebody knows somewhere. Now, from the here, maybe the game. Only I can save for the situation. Then in turning over now, just watch out now what is going on here. Look at this story now.
Talking on the phone when her baby's stroller was about to fall. A poor old man caught it just in time. When the mother turned around, he saw the old man showing affection to the baby. She immediately shouted at him. The old man replied, "I was just showing affection to the baby." A man nearby ran over and shouted, "Were you trying to kidnap the baby?" A girl standing nearby also rushed over and said, "Yes, he was holding the baby." The old man said, "No, I wasn't kidnapping him. I just saved him from falling." Then another woman standing nearby told her husband to call the police. The husband took out his phone and began dialing. Everyone started surrounding the old man and getting more aggressive. People started yelling, "Beat him, beat him." The poor old man tried to explain. The baby was about to fall while his mother was on the phone. "I just saved him." But the mother insisted, "He was trying to kidnap my baby." Everyone began blaming the old man, one after another. A girl walked up and snatched the old man's radio, throwing it on the ground. The poor man looked at his broken radio, picked it up, and began began to cry. He tried to run away, but 2 police officers caught him and brought him back to the crowd. The mother and the others told the police he was trying to kidnap our baby, but the old man kept repeating, "I didn't kidnap the baby. I saved his life." He was telling the truth. He had indeed saved the child, but no one believed him. The mother kept saying, "He tried to kidnap my baby," and everyone else kept repeating, "I saw it with my own eyes. He was kidnapping the child." At that moment, the baby's father arrived and asked his wife what was happening. She said, "This old man tried to kidnap our baby." The father, filled with rage, moved toward the old man to hit him, but a police officer stopped him. The father shouted, "You tried to kidnap my child. I'll kill you." The poor old man kept pleading with the police, "I didn't kidnap the baby. I saved his life." After a while, the police officers handed the old man over to another officer and started talking among themselves. One of them said, "Let's take him to the station." The other replied, "No, something's not right." They looked around and noticed a CCTV camera. The officer called for the footage. When the video arrived, he watched it and said, "This old man is innocent." But people still shouted, "We saw it with our own eyes. He was kidnapping the baby." The police officer said, "Everyone, quiet," and showed the video to his fellow officer. After watching, they released the old man. Then the police showed the footage to the crowd, which clearly showed the poor old man saving the child's life. Everyone was stunned after watching the video. The old man said, "Told you I saved the child's life. I wasn't trying to kidnap him, but none of you were ready to listen to me. Look at how you treated me." Everyone stood there silently. The baby's father came forward, apologized to the old man, and said, "Please forgive us. I'll buy you a new radio." The police left the scene. People gathered around the old man, asking for forgiveness. The baby's mother held the old man's hand and said, "I made a mistake. Can you forgive me?" But what could the old man do except forgive them? He simply said, "Take care of your child." So viewers, can these people really be forgiven? Sometimes even what we see with our own eyes can be wrong. We should always investigate first before accusing someone. If you liked the video, don't forget to share and subscribe to the channel. A mother was taught.
According to this video now we just watched now, is there anything different from what they are doing to Dr. Orabueze now, or what they did to PM Samaneba, or what they did to our leader Mazen Nandekano? The person that trying to save out the situation of his own people. Now his own people now conspire and make use of one allegation on your belief. Okay for ya. Can you see the savior of this man Peter now? Okawanya Nova, Oko camera. They will cut the camera now with the witness. I am the only witness save this man. All these allegations they are giving to Mazen Nandekano, did he commit that kind of offense? The answer is no. Terrorism related. The answer is no. But the people that are committing the real terrorism, now I'm going to freedom in Nigeria, now AK-47, now everywhere, now commit all manners of evil. Now bendem madike, now bana, now budi, now bekidini, now babundem, now bad village oko. Real terrorism happening in that country and about Nigeria. But they left all those people committing that high level of crime. They left all of them. Now they are going after an innocent man, Mazen Nandekano. The same way this innocent man now here. The same allegation this innocent man now. Can you Dr. Ngozi Orabueze? Can you PM Samaneba? Can you Mazen Nandekano? Where is the fairness? Where is the justice? Where is the equity? And that is what Biafrans are fighting. We are fighting for fairness. We are fighting for equity. And we are fighting for justice. And we need the progress of our own people. Then in that, we are fighting for that fairness. Yeah. Because if this man is an evil man, I want to come out with an evil man. I could tell him, I could tell if you will work on here. What I can get Oka Umea. What they got what you come out. 1 year, I can room where she a brew where but if we are, we should be concerned. But concern no show it now. I pose the allegation. Mazen Nandekano happen on the me. Mazen Nandekano happen life ya. Happen selflessness. Happen when you never say be a brumata in issue. He saw the concern to come and save us. Concern no show it is now. Ozere evil. It's not the same thing that's happening to this man here. Concern no show to save the baby of this woman, this stupid woman in a line. So concern no sleep. Why you turn against him and show really concern. I will hand over. When there people who they gonna bug matter some them, you gonna show you how concern. They mean everything according to the level in which you mean. But at the end of the day, they will always find a way to put it against you. A claim of victim. Claim is a victim. Come on, bring your Kenya. I was on your job. That is what we're experiencing, even in this movement. But to be just like that camera on the police are poor brain. Simba. This guy may know when you this thing. But this man has no way. The same way they are accusing the Orabueze for what she did not commit. The same thing happened to PM Samanepa. Just around the day phone on email. But this thing happened to PM Samanepa, happened to Masina Nikalo. Still yet, Masina Nikalo did not give up on our freedom. Masina Nikalo will able to put on the behind. We prepare the issue because I am only the man to my personal issue. Cannot even say no to this responsibility because someone also know or fail to go that divine mandate. The same thing fell upon Mazin and the PM Samanepa. He got the revelation. The same thing now make one there, and the for hit now, no matter what sentence he for there, the way we see Samanepa, our own PM, she's not going to give up on the freedom. Our government will betray the struggle. I have that strong conviction. Because the pen, Oyana Giga Diga. Here we see when now with the pen, Oyana Giga Diga. Based on the sacrifice on his own people. Amadole, they may appreciate that kind of sacrifice. Amadole, Amadole may appreciate the kind of heart here, our these leaders. But when they are more in this kind of situation, like when they're going to celebrate, or when they have a Biafra, they will be celebrating. See, yes, we told him, we warned him, yes, when you celebrate, you celebrate, you join me. One no make reason this kind of thing. The thing is heartbroken. But if you don't have that mental toughness, you go miss young. You'll be out of the track. And that bank equals to They want to put us into that pressure. They want to put us into that state. And get you a short. God getting them made itself. To your tent, Holy Israel, you're not like you tired. That is the place. And once I'm over in that state, yeah, one the kind of this struggle, I will go. After no right from Monday morning, everything will be in vain. That is the reason why we need to be very, very careful. And every day, end up now. But videos we play now. If the video find watch now, but if we play, that is how everything now. Say end. Okay, photos will end there. All these evil people that conspired against Martin and Carlo, that conspired against PM Samanepa, that conspired against USB government, even this Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, all of them will still, at the end of the day, they will bow. They will beg for forgiveness. They will cry. They will mourn. But the question Ngozi, okay, that guy said, Nanda this man here. Do they want forgiving? Do they want forgiving? But if I'm behind all this evil plan, and I say, because they don't go listen to you. Because Hannah they move by their own self-drive. Utans with joy. If I need to change how they smart. Cheerful that no camera, only no be. Only enough. Biafra Smith now watch on your bala. On a watch, on the record of everybody on your bala for no art in this movement. You can't escape the judgment. Don't join in on this movement here. That's why we are declaring. That's why we are praying. And that's why Anjane Pupan can't find a poo. And the only find a poo. If you can't see our heart, man, the intention you will get us twisted. But anybody that gets us twisted, man, no one conscience. So onye afụchara eziokwu na-achọ ka otu iste ya. So ya nwa onye nsị ka nweta ihe ya na. At the end of the day, Biafra spirit nwa anya ha niile n'ụwa. Ọkwa nwa onye na-aga vindicate ndị niile aka ha dị ọcha. Otu o si vindicate kwa otu ada cameras we vindicate this innocent man. Check out. Ọnwụ na kamera nọ ebe a na onye ga-awụ the savior of this man. Ọnwụ na Obinigwe a na-ele n'anya anya. Ọnwụ na Obinigwe adịrị in charge. Ọnwụ na Biafra spirit adịrị in charge of this thing. Onye nwe onye na-aga lụrụ anya ọgụ a. Are you guys getting the point now? Ka hapụkwa ya there. Mokezike says Adadorama shouldn't be a topic again. If we avoided Adadorama earlier, she wouldn't have gone this far. But we engaged her. Okay? Science and innovation, I see you in there with my brother. I wonder why illiterate listen to illiterate like Ada Sudan. I wonder why people are still listening to her. I wonder. And everybody that have listened to that woman, they are in a very, very big mess. Go and check them. All of them are useless. All of them are worthless. All of them say they are confused. Just the same way the woman has really confused now. The same way so they call the posa or they call the guru. So I am all the game. We that are listening to Mazina and Carlo, we are behaving like Mazina and Carlo. We that are listening to Pierre, we are behaving like him. Look at our USB government. Look at the way Dr. Ngozi Orabueze sound. You watch and then they behave like Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. They act like her. And with the same spirit. So that is to require wine in church. What do you expect? They will talk like man. They will talk like the woman. They will behave like her. Because all they call the posa or they call the guru. And we should guide our tongue. He said here, it is now time we learn from our mistake and stop discussing Adadorama moving forward. Okay. One, when you can't stop people to discuss, I'm going to discuss about. Are they not discussing PM Samineba? Are they not discussing Dr. Ngozi Orabueze? One, any person that lies against this government, you have to go. You can't avoid discussing the woman. As long as the woman then do not be here for that internet and creative. It is our duty to be debunking every lie. Debunking lies of somebody does not mean they are discussing somebody. When you debunk the lies, anytime PM. We have been debunking her. I can debunk another one not to against this government. We must come and unless my afro they say. I have a combo Biafra and Kewezoku. You take my point. Until the woman is out of the way. Before as long as someone not can buy a camera now corruption for now. People gonna discuss here now. People gonna talk about it. People gonna react. You got the better content, you expect people not to react. Mado sige na thunder babogo there. Na babogo na bogi. You got like a respond. You got to go now one I send it back to the sender. Oh yeah. That is what we are doing. All their evil plans they are bringing out. We are sending it back to the sender. That's what we are doing here. So I'm okay, sick. I hope we are cleared. Okay. We should guide our tongues. Very, very important. We should guide our tongue. Very, very important. So you're supposed to learn from our mistake. You never know when John will put it. You need to correct yourself now. You need to correct yourself now. Because no plan de kukita no blaga na te oku eze no no. E tire gi ku na yam tiri kukita na. Nkuo ya ke yo na get result out. Ke na gi wuga wu the outcome of it. O ga wu ihe ga nkucha ya yo wete ihe ga mamba. Ko nkucha this no ge wete destruction. You need to ask yourself some questions. Check a plus and minus before you release. Because you if you release in the air. It's all about negative or positive. Either you are releasing bad energy or you are releasing positive energy. Okay, how release now? Terrorism, the Congo of Eze, or Fulani, and it stop this. This thing you are saying is going to bring problem. The woman of Korano, a cook the tin landry. And don't take for me Kurakita now. Or by camera today now. We should still continue from there. You cannot forget about Kwegu. Now see, yes, I told you people. You have to go. Now, if not as one of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze to breaking news, that Orabueze atọ na PM nga onye maka ọ ga na-agbakwa ụmụ aja anyị na ọdọtọ Orabueze tụrụ ya nga watch out onye ọ na-aga ime then mgbe anyị ga-anụcha that kind of nonsense ahụ anyị agba nkịtị a ga-apụtakwa akwụkwọ ụmụ Biafra kịpụrụ ihe nwaanyị a na-ekwu ọ bụrụkwa ihe nwa the same thing na mekwere na vidiyo na ọrụkwa ihe anyị for allegation ọ bụrụkwa ihe emere yatago so ndị na-ege ndị ụmụ anụ ntị ndị na-eteki ya serious by obeying that word for na-ekwu na by accepting that allies ahụ ọ ndị anyị na-achọ ka anyị save n'aka ha but ọrụ ma agbarụcha mmiri ngere a ga-ekurukwa mmiri ngere wee nwụọ and okwurikiri ka na-agba ukwu ose anaghara ihe elu ịdị awe agbarụcha mmiri ngere njise mmiri ngere gbarụchakwa ọkụ nwa ka ị ga-ekurukwa wee nwụọ kọsọmahụ na-enwe ya ị ga-adị testi ndị onye nwa nwụọ na testiness ọ na-adị mma mmadụ a na-egbu onye ọ na-ese akwa doesn't make sense. I hope you are communicating here. I hope you are taking something home. I also see you listen and take something home. If there's something I can't come here and deceive you. I can't come here and pass lies to you. I can't come here and come and manipulate your brain. God forbid. God forbid. Okay, ZK. Or you can say that okay, ZK nowhere. That Dorama must pay for her sins. She must be tried and prove her case in the court. She's been sponsored. Otherwise, Sabo to continue. Hurricane, you are right. Supported. You are right on this. I agree with you on this. Hurricane, if some neighbor had taken some Sabo to court, it would have been their word against this. See? Jude Mbaji, I see you. You're welcome to the program. There we go. So good evening, my brother. Greetings from Biafra land. They will protect you, Jude Mbaji. Chukuna protect you by doing Biafra land. He say, and at the same time, bless you. Remain blessed. Thank you so much too. Remain blessed too, Jude. Ben, no big. I see you. He say, I pray that the world will not make mistake of tagging Biafran's terrorists, because if they plunge their ingenuity into terror, the devil's kingdom must come. Because when you're not terrorists in the name of literally make a point. Don't you know that you're calling yourself terrorists? I brain side down. When you're not one nigga terrorists and one nigga Nigerian government with terrorists, you cannot one nigga terrorists. The Fulani are not all Fulani behind terrorists, even though no one terrorists are. Fulani on a boy full of Fulani man terrorists, but on a Libo, he can tell you, but not one near terrorists. Then they watch one nigga terrorists, yeah. Mbage treat was one nigga terrorist. Chief one agoma included. Chief one agoma kwa one nigga terrorist. So kwa terrorist ya. You may pronounce that one nigga terrorist because literally make a point. He will prove a point to your fans. The one nigga terrorist. Then after finally calling you one nigga terrorist. Then when you gonna complain on one nigga as a terrorist, about treat was here. One nigga as a terrorist. Check for Naguma who pass away with terrorists. Yeah, it make a sense, you know. Because some people are gonna stop with one cut because of their own personal gain. Because of their own personal, he had to read it. They got cut on one nigga. You check for Naguma cut on one nigga. Kanya, you enough to tag one cut on one nigga. I'm gonna say, no, no, who betrayal. Don't you get it? But for you to bring this kind of bad report about your fellow person, now which means no one draw trustworthy. Don't you get it? How can somebody draw trustworthy? How can I do this good job? How can I say because of Guinea. Look at some of our people know because of the heritage. I hope you want to give me the go. I get one nigga got cut off. Then and you say something. That was on your in the name he was on your man, one nigga was on your jaw. He changed the smart. You are a woman. The very mumu. And don't make gama. I'm going to go the advice. The person don't want to take repent. You want to make one if on them. At the end of the day, you crash yourself. The man start to see where fire. May the spirit of ire be permanently taken away from us. Now, Fatiku Kabiama, he said, Ike Jesus, Ike Jesus, one no left. Ike Jesus, child, one no more. This is what other men want to come late. This is what other man want. He came late. Yeah. Ike Jesus also said, there is no time to memo this. The time to stand and get our total freedom. Confirm. Ike, I'm very, very happy to see you sound like this. Ike Jesus. I'm very, very happy to see you sound like this. I like this, your confidence. Keep it up, okay? Keep it up. Ike Jesus, keep it up. This confidence are well poor. No matter what the challenges, remain strong. Remain strong. Okay? We must remain strong. I ain't any other choice than to remain strong. You don't have any other choice than to remain strong. When you are enough for where we're are you getting the point? Ike Jesus. I see you. You're welcome to the program. God bless you, my sister. God bless you. You just said here, we ain't got no choice. We will eventually get there. That is the spirit. That is the spirit. Apart from this spirit, yeah, I have one choice. So, my even expect now I'm going to put now waiting I go get. The child one solution or digo. Are we back? Are we back with the problem? Or you better the aqua of a solution you with. So this is not the time to cry. This is the time for us to dust up ourselves and keep moving and keep fighting and keep bringing solution. If you feel that now, the Tongo's Orabueze and Metea, man, feel free, Metea and Sorogo. What we need is the best. If you feel you have what it takes more than this USB government, bring it on. We are begging you. We are begging you down on our knees. Bring it on. Actually, Biafrans want to go. Biafrans want to rebuild I want to rebuild our nation. So if you have the key, bring that key of that bring that key of our freedom. Bring it on. Stop this complaining and murmuring. Complaining and murmuring with that solution will not help us out. Oh, if I'm not one on your name, I'm going to say na one. But if you have a complain not to me, no your name, I'm going to say na one. It is solution. Do you have solution? When only a solution, bring it on. What is very, very important. But when you name, I didn't say a solution now. When KG. It's not by complaining that no one out the issue. After complaining that no one do you have any solution? That's what we need to hear. We are not against you saying that no matter when you put no attach solution to it. With a solution, bring suggestion for a solution. Then again, we be able to man na one no nya na emete ya. Ajuwazie gị na one no nwere solution ị nwere. Ele ga anya solution ijiro. Idea ị nwere. So si ị nwere wo complain. So si ị nwere wo find fault. So si ị nwere wo nkatọ. But when anything ị nwere to offer. Ego he can't offer. Solution he can't offer. Idea he can't offer. But the only thing he can only offer is murmuring and complaining. Who are you working for? That person must be up to something. Are you getting the point? But it's very, very easy for us to get this point. They don't akachuku, alaka chuku. Oh, please, I'll be right back. I'm just an urgent call now, just came in. You understand? DPM is live on X now. So let me just connect straight to that place right now, right away. Okay? Let me connect straight away. So DPM is live on X now. So let me go there. Let us go there. Start listening. Okay. Not hearing anything. Let me see. Just hang on. I'm already there, but not hearing any sound. Yeah, I'm connected. I connect to go to the S right now. Okay, anyway.
Berhenti membelanjakan ribuan RM untuk penghawa dingin.
Yeah, and I'm there live now, but there's no sound yet. There's no sound yet. So why if the thing just immediately they will start speaking, understand? I will now will be listening from them, listening from the DPM. So Chuka, let me just continue reading the comments while I'm waiting for the signal. Biafran Exodus, you are a good man. All hail Biafra. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chuka. Thank you so much, Chuka. Chuka, God bless you. Alaka Chuku, that woman will soon go down. Idiot like her, confirm. I'm going to go to speak that is going to comment in now. Alaka Chuku, they have get what they want. I just hate that woman for real. For real. And we still have Dr. Orabueze is around. And so they can't, even when they take out Dr. Ngozi, another person can never appear there. So they are joking. They are joking. I happy to be take one, no matter what. I'm calling COS names and believe that without those idiots, it may not happen. But God, Biafra is seeing us. I don't want to curse them because when it do come upon them, yeah, because you don't know that. I can declare. I can declare. Only blessing of God, dry and God, so Alakachuku, so bad, for real. Alakachuku, my brother, we don't have new mouth because this useless woman calling people's name. Telling you, my brother, we don't have new mouth because this useless woman. Why now we're new mouth too? We have new mouth. Don't say that. Stop patronizing other Sabu and her cohort. All you need to do is stop patronizing other Sabu and their cohort. That's one of the solutions. That's one of the solutions. Stop patronizing Atasabu and Ako. If you are still patronizing that woman, you're the one encouraging her to do what she's doing. Biafra must remain focused. Very important teacher. Fidelia Gope, happy new month, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Fidelia. Okay, Zeke, forward. I'm moving forward. Moving forward. Let us stop discussing the needs to go 247. Let's discuss ideas and solutions. Okay. We have already discussed ideas and solutions, but whenever any person or rise up, one of them, they didn't mention our name. Anytime they come and talk nonsense against our DPM, I ain't got to talk about the bank. You're taking my point. So let them not criticize our government. Let them not criticize our cabinet. If they come and lie against them, they can criticize. But when they lie against them, I ain't got to put out the bank. What we hate is lie. Can't lie against any Biafran now. and go free. And he cannot take any life of any Biafran innocently and go free. Any life of innocent Biafra and go free. Join and hit the like button. And DJ says we must re-strategize. We must re-strategize and continue. That's it. And I say join and hit the like button. And I'm still waiting for signal though. No sound yet. And Dr. Orabueze is there. My piece is there. Reverend God is there. The Quran said us. Listener, I'm there also. People are there. So I don't know why the thing is not talking. I'm listening on my phone. Take a manual phone now.
Mappy, did you stop the music?
No, Your Excellency. No. I'm waiting for you. Okay.
I'm not going to do this thing. Edit. The topic edit.
Should I play the national anthem, Your Excellency? When you are ready.
Yeah.
Should I play now?
Yeah, we can start.
Everybody keep on praying. Frank, I salute you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dear friends. Her Excellency Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, the Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, is here to address us. The mic is yours, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, the Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra government. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mouthpiece, am I coming out?
Yes, sir.
Very loud and clear, man.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Biafrans, the press, the listeners, and everyone that have joined us today at this time on this emergency Twitter space. Again, I welcome everyone for coming here at this point, taking off time from your busy schedule to be with us at this time to talk about the recent development that has come out from Finland government in the case of Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa. I want to use this opportunity to thank everyone to remember our Nyendu Nnamdi Kanu, to remember our Prime Minister, and to thank their friends for coming around at this time. All of us are fully privy to the information that was recently released this morning from Finland in respect to the ruling of the case of our Prime Minister. This space will not be that long. I just wanted to bring a couple of things to the attention of our people in respect to this judgment. First, let me say that ruling this morning, hold on one second. Yeah, first let me say the judgment that came from Finland to sentence our Prime Minister to 6 years. Biafrans, we reject that ruling. That is a height of injustice in the history of the world, not just the history of Biafra. This injustice carried out by Finnish authority under Alexander Stubb has shown the global agenda, the suppression, the interracial repression going on in the world, especially this particular one being manipulated by the Finland government in collaboration with the Nigerian terrorist state. This is unacceptable. This is a slap on justice, and this is a slap on the self-determination process of the Biafran people to be able to exercise their right on who is going to be their leader. The right of Biafrans not to live or cohabit with a country, Nigeria, that reintegrates non-terrorists into their land. A country that kills Christians, a country that has been declared as the most dangerous country in the world to live today. That is Nigeria. A country that went on fishing expedition by arresting innocent 4 Biafrans, locking them up for over 30 days.
I don't know if it's me.
And at the end, hello, not please, I'm talking. Okay, can you hear me? Everyone, am I coming out? Mouthpiece, am I coming out?
You are coming out, Her Excellency. We are hearing you.
Okay. So, It is this judgment is not acceptable by Biafrans, and again, Finland went on this fishing expedition, arresting 4 innocent Biafrans, labeling them as terrorist financiers. These people, what Nigeria do is what they project on other people. Recently, a Canadian court has labeled Nigeria ruling political party, APC and PDP, of which Tinubu, Nigerian president, and Christopher Musa are part of that. That has been labeled as terrorist organizations. During the trial of our prime minister, the Finland authority brought in some individuals that were presumably Biafrans that belonged to, in quotes, proscribed terrorist organization. They brought them inside Finland court to bear witness against our prime minister. How can Finland use people presumed terrorists from a proscribed organization as witnesses during the shambolic trial of our prime minister in Finland? How can a shambolic trial that didn't even last just about 2-3 weeks result to such sentencing? We witnessed that trial where the major issues that affected Biafrans, none was discussed. Absolutely none. We watched that trial in Finland. The killings by the Nigerian state of thousands of innocent Biafrans was never discussed in that court. The killing of Christians, not only in Biafra land, but in all the indigenous Nigerian states, was never even addressed. The reasons why Biafrans want their freedom was never addressed. The removal of innocent Biafrans that are being killed and their organs harvested, which was reported by Amnesty International, that was not addressed during this shambolic trial of Finland authorities. We did not have enough trial lawyers. This attorney in this case was just planted on our prime minister by the Finnish authorities. We requested for our lawyers that are fully aware, fully conversant with our history, with what is going on in Biafra land, with our quest for our independence. We requested for them to be part of this trial. Finnish authority, they turned it down. Only to impose, only to bring this lawyer that has no history of where Biafra has been, of the killings going on in Biafra land by the Nigerian state. Even when we have declared our independence, where over 50 million Biafrans voted to exit Nigeria, we all came together in Finland to declare our independence, to vote for that. Finland has not respected that. As we speak, the Nigerian terrorist state still occupies our land. Finland, you are talking about legal means to get freedom. What legal means did Finland use to get their freedom from Russia when they fought for their independence from Russia? What is the legal means? What is the legal means? Nigeria has so many human rights abuses. Nigeria does not respect any rule of law. That Nigeria does not respect any human rights processes. They don't respect the indigenous. Most indigenous Nigerians are begging to leave because Nigeria reintegrates non-terrorists into the country. So how can Finland base their judgment based on witnesses that were brought to them by a terrorist state, of which the evidences that came from Nigeria cannot be relied upon? Finland, you say that. And now, based on those evidences, Finland, you say you are going to sentence our prime ministers to 6 years. That is not acceptable by Biafrans. Our prime minister is not a terrorist. Biafrans are not terrorists. We are defending our land. We are defending our people from the terrorist state of Nigeria. And we are not going to do that defense. We cannot defend our land with clothes and books and papers.
T.Y. Danjuma has told all indigenous Nigerians to go and defend their land using the same thing that Nigerian government used to come and kill us. That is exactly what Biafrans are doing. That is exactly what our Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu has done. That is exactly what our Prime Minister has done. There we are defending their land. We are defending our land. Self-defense is our right. Self-determination is our right. We Biafrans cannot defend our land with reintegrated terrorists brought in by Nigeria wielding AK-47 and RPGs, and you think we will fold our hands and then defend our land? We talk about legal. What legal way? What is the legal way to defend our people? Finland, by folding our hands, by always crying, always begging, and you think the Nigeria lawless state will stop? So, until all of us are killed, until we are finished, then it will be legal in your eye. Shame on you, Finland. Big shame on you for this heinous ruling that you made to support the terrorist state of Nigeria that has killed innocent and thousands of Biafrans. You don't talk about that. No, you didn't talk about that. You're more interested about the economic collaboration and economic gain that you strike with Nigerian government. That is all you are interested in. But Biafrans, we are going to use every legal means to ensure that you, Finland, and Nigeria does not continue this oppression, this suppression, and this killing of innocent Biafrans. We will follow you the way you have followed. Fellow Biafrans, the pressmen listening to me, leaders of the world listening to me, Finland has carried out the highest form of injustice against Biafran people, and we will never allow that to go. We will not allow that to go. The independence of people, the independence of Biafra is not just about an individual. It's not about Simon Eber. Neither is it about Nnamdi Kanu. It is about the people. The people that came together, 50 million people through self-referendum has voted they want to exit Nigeria. And we converged in Finland on November the 29th, 2024 to redeclare Biafra in the name of the United States of Biafra. That is the government we are running right now. As we speak, Biafra is a sovereign nation. The United States of Biafra is a sovereign state. We do not need the approval of Nigeria or Finland to be a sovereign state. We met all the criteria based on the Montevideo Convention to be a sovereign nation. That is exactly what we are. We will continue to protect our land. We will continue to protect our people. As we speak, Nigerian state is occupying our land, Biafra land. We will defend our land and we will defend our people. This judgment of 6 years, and I want to be very, very clear, the court calendar, the judge calendar run differently. So the 6 years is approximately 3 years. And in these 3 years, our Prime Minister have done 9 months in detention in Finland. So you remove that 9 months from the 3 years. We have about 2 years plus. And then we are going to appeal this judgment. This criminal judgment from Finland, we will appeal that. And then we just have to put the right attorneys who knows our history, who knows what we are doing, and not people that do not know what we are doing, planted by the Finland government to judge the case for our Prime Minister. That is not acceptable. This judgment, I strongly believe, will be reversed. Because our Prime Minister has not done anything except to protect his people from the reintegrated terrorists brought in by Christopher Musa and the Nigerian government. Eventually, within the 2 years and 3 months that is left, if our Prime Minister
If we didn't, if this judgment was not turned over, hopefully within 1 year, with good character, our prime minister will go home within 1 year. I know. That is the way it goes. So those jubilating that, oh, their prime minister have been given 6 years, you need to go get your record straight. PM does not have any 6 years. It's concurrently 3 years, minus 9 months, 2 years, 3 months. If he's good, after 1 year, he goes home. If this justice is upturned, he goes home after the appeal. We have 7 days to declare that we want to appeal, and we have 30 days for the appeal process. So, Biafrans, be not moved. There is nothing. Be not moved. Thank God we declared our independence in Finland on November the 29th. Think about what would have happened if we didn't take this bold step to declare our freedom. And some mediocres on social media will be telling you, oh, you should have left the Finland. You should have not declared. You should have not done this. These are agents planted by the Nigerian state to disrupt what we are doing. Thank God we declared our independence. And at this point, Finland, you are talking about legal. You should follow us back to back on the legal processes and on the legal standing we are going to be going with Nigeria, toe to toe. Be sure you are there to witness that legal process which you want Biafrans to use to get our freedom. I'm very, very happy that this judgment have brought to the world that the United States of Biafra is a sovereign state, is a sovereign nation, and we are going to defend it using, in quote, the legal way that Finland has suggested. Again, this judgment has shown the failure of the Nigerian state. The failure of the Nigerian state to kill our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Their initial plan is to extradite him to Nigeria, where they will kill him. That was the plan for the Nigeria. They colluded with Finland. Finland never bothered about all the report, over 200 pages of human rights abuses reported to Finland government by our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Finland never bothered about that. Thousands of Biafrans that were killed. Finland never bothered about that. Thousands of Christians, Biafrans that were removed and killed. Finland never bothered about that. Our businesses that have been burnt down, our homes that have been burnt down, the legitimized governors colluding with Tinubu and the Nigerian state to destroy our homes, destroy our economic means, kill our women, rape our young girls, destroy our farmland, invade and occupy our land. Finland never addressed any of this. And the lawyer that represented Obatobia never addressed any of this. What kind of shambolic trial was that? They brought these witnesses from DOS IPOP organization to come and say, oh, you give order here and it happens there. Who is it? You, Finland, that will give order for Biafrans to obey? No. Biafrans will listen to the leaders. Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu is a Biafran leader. Simon Ekpa is a Biafran leader. They listen to them because they have the interests of them at heart. That is the one they will listen to. Anyone you plant into Biafra land will fail. Biafrans will reject that person. And there's nothing anyone can do about that because we are building one of the most democratic countries in the world. So if you are thinking or planning or plotting to plant anyone in Biafra land, you have failed. It's a promise. So again, we saw the criminal judgment delivered by Finland against our Prime Minister. for nothing, according to them. He engaged in terrorist activities. He was sponsoring terrorists. So when Canada has declared that Nigeria and the Tinubu and their leaders with their political party is a terrorist organization, Finland, didn't you hear that? You think you can doubt our spirit? You think you can cage us? You think you can suppress us? You failed on arrival. I promise you that. Because the world knows who the terrorists are. And it is the Nigerian state that you, Finland, collude with. So, fellow Biafrans, men and gentlemen of the press, world leaders listening to me, I want to let Biafrans know that nothing can stop the full protection of our land. We have already declared our independence. And Finland, let me start with the legal. The first legal law that Nigeria is breaking as we speak is that Nigerian state under Tinubu and Christopher Musa is currently occupying Biafra land as we speak now. They are occupying Biafra territory as we speak. You're talking about legal process. You're talking about the legal way to get our independence. So, right now, Nigeria has broken the first legal law, which you, Finland, is looking for by currently occupying Biafra land, even after we've peacefully written to them that we have declared our independence. Over 50 million Biafrans have voted through a self-referendum. We met all the criteria as a nation. We have our constitution. We have our declaration document. We have our money. All that is in the process of being executed and implemented. We have our Biafra ID card. Our international passport is on the way. We have our Biafra driver's license. So Finland, your partner, Nigeria, as we speak, has failed the first law of freedom for the people as they are currently occupying Biafra land. So you must start from there right now to tell them to leave Biafra land immediately. That is number one crime of the Nigerian state as we speak today. You are looking for legal ways. Finland, you said we should get our freedom from the legal way. One of the legal ways Nigeria is breaking as we speak now is that Nigerian state is occupying a foreign land, which is the United States of Biafra territory. So that is the law they are breaking as we currently speak right now. So Finland, you should address that. You must address that law that Nigeria is breaking right now as we speak. Because we will defend our land, we will defend our people. Fellow Biafrans, I want to use this opportunity to let you all know that our Prime Minister has not committed any crime, not even one. He denied all the charges. Finland imposed this criminal judgment on our Prime Minister. That is exactly what they did. They did that based on the economic game between Finland and Nigeria, where they asked them to give them the oil. They gave them the gas contract at Lekki, and they will move Simon Eber to them to kill. But thank God, we stopped Finland, and we will continue to stop Finland, is a promise. On that note, I thank all Biafrans, all the 40 state governors in Biafra land, all the commissioners in the 40 states of Biafra land. The United States of Biafra was really cleared November 29th, 2024 in Lahti, Finland. Despite all the threats from Finland government, despite all the threat from Finland authorities,
where they threaten some of us will be arrested, some of us will never leave Finland, some of us with all this kind of threat they brought on us. We were resolute. We declared our independence in Finland on November 29th, 2024. There is only one government under the United States of Biafra government, led by my humble self, Dr. Orabueze. That is the only government recognized at this time for our new nation. So I'm telling the world, I'm letting Biafrans know that our Prime Minister has not committed any crime, not even one. The terrorist is the Nigerian state. That is why Nigeria is a failed state. Nobody can resuscitate them. So the attempt by Finland to resuscitate a failed nation that is going down the drain by the second, both of them, both countries will go down in that way, is a promise. I also want to use this opportunity to tell Biafrans, you must be strong. Do not despair. Do not be moved. Do not be worried. I know it's a painful period for us because Finland has no reason to collude with a terrorist state to sentence our prime minister. They have no reason to do that. So this shocker, which they brought to everybody, including their own citizens in Finland, we will navigate through this successfully. It's a promise I'm giving you. Let no one be moved. Let no one be confused or think that there is anything wrong that our prime minister did. No, it is Finland that has committed a crime, atrocity against humanity, against human rights, against self-determination, against self-defense. That is exactly what Finland has committed. Today, with Nigeria, together, they will get the repercussion for this crime they committed today. We want to honor our prime minister. We want to appreciate you. We want to thank you. You are the reason for the season. Do not be moved for that which you seek. We already got it. And we will use every legal means to make sure that every indigent, every security, every apparatus of the Nigerian state in Biafra land, they must leave. They will leave. It's a promise. Legally. And I want you, Finland, to watch that legal process, which has already commenced. On that note, Biafrans, I think that is all that I have to talk to you about today. Again, I thank all the 40 state governors, the commissioners, the commanders in their respective states, taking care of their states, protecting their states with what they need to do with our military, our police, our security, our defense. We will protect our land because we are a sovereign nation. We've declared our independence. I thank all the cabinet members that are working day and night behind the scene. I thank all the liaison heads. This is a time to double, triple whatever you are doing towards our final push to protect the Biafra land. I thank all the cabinet members. I thank all the stakeholders. What Finland has done today has shown the whole world that the globalist agenda and the plots and the plan by some European countries to continue to suppress, to intimidate, and think they can lord it over African countries, such as Biafra. That plot, that plan will never succeed. Thank you so much. We will meet in the court. So Finland, be ready. With you and Nigeria, be ready. Because the United States of Biafra government, we are in the courts. And more is coming. And I am very, very happy that you brought this legal way. You brought it, even though that the one that our Prime Minister showed you, all the legal documents presented to Finland is not enough. All the complaints we brought to the Finnish authorities, to the Finnish government, they never reported it to the European Union Human Rights Commission that there is human rights abuses going on in Nigeria, being reported every day. Thousands of Christians are killed every year in Nigeria. Finland is not talking about that. Thousands of Biafrans are murdered every year. Finland, you did not address that in the court. You did not address that in the law court. In the shambolic trial you went over with PM Simon Epa. No, you did not. Because you already had your mind made up. Alexander, stop. You already set up the table. You already set up the game. You must complete your own side of the deal with the terrorist state of Nigeria. That's exactly what you did. Because the world watched the shambolic trial you did with our Prime Minister, Simon Epa. And we know what is going on. We know what you did. Again, I want to use this opportunity to let Biafrans know that these also shall come to pass. It is one of those things that happen in the quest for people to be free. Nigerians want to use every means possible to continue to milk the natural oil resources, oil reserves in Biafra land. Not anymore. Not anymore. We will stop you. It's a promise. You can our land, milk our natural resources, ship it abroad, get into contracts with countries like Finland, and you think you will continue to do that on the blood of innocent Biafrans that are dying every day, being taken away by the Nigerian state, locked up in different cells across Nigeria and in Biafra land, in DSS dungeons, in the prisons, in police stations, in army barracks. You think that is okay. And you're talking about law. Do you know what law means, Finland? You don't know what law means. You have no clue. You don't know. You don't know. Thousands of innocent Biafrans have been killed, languishing in cells across Nigeria and across Biafra land. Did you ask Nigeria what crime have these individuals committed? You are supposed to be part of the human rights process. Did you ever ask Nigeria what crime has these people committed? Their only crime is that they want to be Biafran. Their only crime is they want to have their own country. But they are locked up and feel like you're talking about legal process. Shame on you. What do you know about legal process? When you have 200 pages of human rights abuses committed by the Nigerian state, submitted officially to your office, you did not address that. You didn't do anything about that. But you shamelessly come out to deliver judgment. You think you lock up Simon, you lock up our mind, you lock up our self-determination, you lock up our resoluteness to build and protect our land from external enemies like the reintegrated terrorists from Nigerian government. No, you don't have that power. And we will see how this law, this legal freedom that Finland has suggested, we are already on that. And we want you to be part of that from beginning to end. On that note, dear friends, that brings us to the end of my speech. And I don't know if there are a couple of cabinet members, please, you want to bring them to say something, and we'll just take 1 or 2 or 3 questions, and that would be it for today. Thank you so much.
so much, Dr. P.
Is mouthpiece available? Okay, there are a couple of requests. FMD, you send a request.
God bless you, Dr. Orabueze.
Mouthpiece, are you here? Sister Lewin, can you talk? Or FMD, can you speak?
Yeah, I can speak.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Deputy Prime Minister. Thank you, Cabinet members. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, friends of Biafra. Thank you, enemies of Biafra that is listening. At this juncture, I'd like to say a special thank you to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he is in the dungeon, waiting for his release. And also thank our Prime Minister for all he has done for the people of Biafra and what he's still doing for the people of Biafra. And I thank our DPM for standing for Biafra and declaring the nation of Biafra on the 29th of November 2024. What she did is what is helping us to stand where we are today. As she have already said, what Finland did is a shambolic verdict, and they know that. Finland has already soiled their hand. When they decided to join NATO, that was when I know, no, they won't speak the truth anymore. Because even during the Biafran War, Finland was one of the countries that helped feed Biafran children. And for them to give Biafrans a dirty slap at this time, we never expected that. But one thing I would like the world to know is Biafra has already been ordained, which I keep on saying, Biafra has already been ordained. No human, no man born of a woman can stop the nation of Biafra. Biafra has been ordained right from time. As Nelson Mandela said, when you're a freedom fighter, you're either in prison or exile or in the grave. So what is happening is normal. It's normal for the world because what Biafra did, Biafra followed all the laid down laws you have to do before you acclaim that you are a nation. Biafra strictly did that. And Michael Rubin, when he presented during the convention, he said that Biafra did everything a nation should do before they ask for their independence. And the world watched us do that. And Nnamdi Kanu said Biafra will be the last miracle on earth. That is what we are witnessing. Even the evil one doesn't want Biafra to exist. But what we are doing is beyond any human. It's beyond any demonic activity. It's beyond any witchcraft. This is the throne of God. God has ordained Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, Biafra has already been declared. Because they think when they take Nnamdi Kanu, there will be no Biafra. God said to them, no, there will be a Biafra. And Nnamdi Kanu presented to us Simon. Listen to him. We listened to him. And now they took Simon. They think there will be no Biafra. No, there will be Biafra. Because Biafra is a spirit. Biafra is a movement. No matter what they do, nobody will stop Biafra. No nation can stop Biafra. So I thank our DPM for what she's doing. Because she's a lady that God has appointed to us at this time. And we must listen to her, because she's the one leading us forward. We have to stop all distractions, because what they're creating is distraction within Biafra land, distraction in the diaspora. But do not be moved, as she said, do not be moved. Because what we're doing is already been ordained. Do not be moved. What we cannot complete, God will send his angels to complete for us. Biafra, not Biafra, Finland never expected Biafrans to be so outspoken. If they know what will happen now, they wouldn't have stepped at the wrong step. But they've already got themselves chained because they made a promise they cannot fulfill. I know they are quaking. No matter what judgment they lay out, they are quaking in their pants at the moment. They are quaking because they've done evil on a nation that has been bleeding for how many centuries? Innocent blood has been wasted. For them to trample on that innocent blood and lay this judgment is a complete failure on the side of Finland. And for any nation that is assisting them. And as for Nigeria, Nigeria is already a failed state because Nigeria have no respect for its citizens. Bloodshed is like a river. Every day there's bloodshed. The money they have, they can't use it for good. They use it to bribe nations, to cover their atrocity, to cover their evil. But that evil is coming to an end, whether they like it or not. Biafra has come to be. And I thank all cabinet members, all true Biafrans that are still fighting. Do not be discouraged. Do not be moved. And I PM wherever he is, I know he's not moved because they know who has sent them. Because he who has sent them hasn't left them. God is with them wherever they are. God is with them. No matter what the world does, they will never stop the spirit of Biafra. It's a shame for Finland, though. It's a very big shame for Finland. Because these people think they know, but they know nothing. Simple human courtesy, they don't know. Simple human wisdom, they don't know. They look at the skin of people and make judgment. But deep in them, they know the truth. And that truth will eat them up until they stand up and do that which is right. So Biafrans, do not be moved. God is with us. Our fight is just. Our defense is just. Self-determination is not a crime. Freedom is not a crime. So do not be discouraged. For people like me to come out to this fight, I believe me, God is with us. Nobody should be afraid. Stand your gap and fight. However you can fight. Pray on your knees. Whatever you can do, contribute. Even if it's a penny. Tesco says £1 is okay. 1 penny is okay. Whatever you can do to support the nation of Biafra, do that. And for those who are laughing at us, shame on them. Shame on them. I'm talking to the happy slaves among us. Those who have eaten Nigerian dirty money, Nigerian blood money, and come to social media to fight against true Biafran. Shame on you. Shame on you. And for those who have opened their mouth to abuse, curse true Biafrans, shame on you. Whatever cause you raise on any true Biafrans, you will drink that cause. You will drink that poison. Shame on you that raise your hand against Biafrans. Shame on you that raise your hand against innocent blood. Shame on you that raise your hand against innocent people in prison. Being killed, their organs being harvested. Nigeria killed so many Biafrans, and the world saw it happening. Name it, many Biafrans was killed. And then when we try to defend ourselves, people like Finland come and start talking rubbish. Shame on them. You think they know better, but they know nothing. They know nothing. President, president, whatever you call them, head of states, seeing countries being destroyed, human rights being abused. Instead of them fighting for the innocent, they raise their hand against the innocent. They drink innocent blood. But believe me, evil has an expiry date, and that expiry date is ending. Thank you, Biafrans. Continue fighting.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Honorable Famdi, go ahead, please. Famdi, can you talk?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes. Go ahead.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Her Excellency, the Deputy Prime Minister and Chief of Staff of the United States of Biafra, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Thank you for great work. Thank you for that speech that you just delivered. It has empowered us to continue more. We Biafrans, we shall not be moved, just like a tree planted by the water. We are stronger today than ever. Finland spoke through both sides of the mouth today. On one side, they try to play panky-yanky. On the other side, they try to soft pedal. So Finland's judgment today by their judiciary, the Finland government and Alex Stubb have urinated on the graves and memories of their ancestors who fought for their independence, just as Biafra, led by our Prime Minister, has done. This is therefore a verdict that Finland is a grandmaster of terrorism. That's what their verdict depicts today. On one hand, you acknowledge Biafra's self-determination, and of course, by also acknowledging that our Prime Minister was born in Biafra land and is a Biafran. So Nigeria has no jurisdiction whatsoever on any Biafran at all. How can one just believe the misuse of justice and judgment today? You recognize Biafra, and on the other hand, on the other side of your mouth, you've given a Prime Minister a time as a soft pedal to favor your economic gains relationship for this highest injustice. Of course, you know what you have done here, but we must appeal to this sinister justice that you have delivered here today. You claim to practice democracy, and then the shambolic exhibition of the verdict that you gave today shows that you are a closed system. Not really true democracy. You are not. There is no way, it does not matter what you do, you cannot break us. I am happy in one way that you recognize that Biafra is a nation and has full sovereignty of our country. I am so happy also that the world, those of them that have open minds and hearts, listened and watched you display this shambori judiciary system that I have never really seen or heard from any other country. You cannot break our Prime Minister. Our Prime Minister has done everything right. She hasn't even done up to what your ancestors did. How dare you give such a judgment? It's unacceptable
We reject it and will appeal to this decision. Biafrans, I want to tell all my brethren to be strong. Keep your heads high. Today is a part victory for Biafrans. We are no more in liberation. We are a sovereign country. Finland recognized that on one side of their mouth today. And we're going to meet them in a court to appeal this decision. I know our Prime Minister must be as strong as we are today because we are not shaking. Finland and Biafra, one day we're going to stand as two countries as we talk or appeal this case. Biafrans, be not moved. And for the enemies of Biafrans, do not rejoice. You got nothing there to rejoice whatsoever and absolutely. Because we are winning and God is on our side. We are the children of God. The global world has now known that Biafra is a sovereign nation. And all we are doing is to defend our nation just as Finland is defending theirs. Biafrans, thank you each and every one. We have to double up or even triple all that we are doing because God has given us victory. And it does not matter. Wherever it is, we will win Finland in this case. Thank you all very much. Over to you, Her Excellency, my Deputy Prime Minister and Chief of Staff. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Fondi. Thank you. That was a very wonderful speech. Thank you so much. And just like you rightly said, Finland fought for their independence. And my question to Finland was, did they fight their own independence with brooms and sticks?
Maybe we fought.
Did they fight it with brooms and sticks and washcloths? Finland, that's a question for you. Let's take the next person. Thank you so much. Ben Shooks, go ahead, please. Unmute yourself.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. You are doing great. Biafrans, thank you. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on your time zone. Like our DPM said, yes, she has said everything. This is the time of mental toughness to everyone. What the action that Finland took today, they just shot themselves on the foot.
Exactly.
Finland just shot themselves on the foot. The only message I want to send to Biafrans today is, this is time for you to increase your mental toughness. Increase your, any effort you are doing, intensify your effort now. Now. The glory is already ours. No evil shall prevail over us. Never. They have done what they have done. I have never seen anywhere in the world self-determination become a crime. It's never done anywhere. But Finland just want to turn the table upside down. We're going to meet them. They know what is waiting for them in the future. I don't want to take your time. Thank you so much at APM. Thank you from there for all what you have been doing. Biafrans is with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. DPM, please, Honorable Ade, at Mouthpiece is, I think something happened. She's frozen. She's not able to,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let me know when she's back.
Okay.
So
I don't know if anyone can give her the mic.
I got her. Reverend G.O., go ahead and speak. Reverend G.O., go ahead, please.
Good evening from here in Homeland. Our wonderful Deputy Prime Minister and CEO gave all the cabinet members of the United States of Biafra.
Please, I'm supposed to be the co-host. Please, they froze me, so just allow me to coordinate the space, please, and raise up your hand if you want to speak. So, DPM, please, you go ahead, please.
Yeah, I think Reverend Gio was speaking. Go ahead, Reverend Gio.
Okay.
Thank you, Ma. Good evening, all Biafrans and the wonderful cabinet with our Deputy Prime Minister. Yes, our Deputy Prime Minister and all these people that have just spoke, you all have said it all. But I want us to all Biafrans, this is a time for us to stand up and defend our land with all cost. I have been saying it and saying it many of times. Only one language Nigeria understands. Only one language. Only one language. Anybody following, they don't have law, talking of obeying law. And Finland themselves now today have said they have law, whereby they don't even have law. If they have, they don't even obey it. Because looking into what they their wicked judgment today has proved us one. I want to even ask this question. Is there any actually law in the European Union? Is there any actually human rights law in AU? Even in United Nations, is this country, all these laws, is it actually existing, or they made it only for the white, not for the blacks? Because what they judge today is Finland is trying to tell us that them themselves have the right to look for independence from and be free from Russia, and they use bullet and guns and defend their own. Then any African people that do like that, they committed evil. That's what they are telling us. That is to say, the battle the Biafrans is fighting is what I call world war. Because many European countries that are eating from the Biafra land are backing this terrorist nation called Nigeria to depress us. But believe me, they will not do that. And I just want to say this, and we have already swallowed it. The spiritual war controls the physical war. The Finland have brought themselves open. We are waiting for today to come so that we will hear their verdict, to know whether they have repented or they still collude with Nigeria and their evil. And they have shown us that they are not ready to repent. Then the air and land and sea, every natural thing, visible and invisible, will rise up from today. Mark today, the 1st of September, 2025.
Yes.
We from now till December to round up 2025, you will hear history.
Confirmed.
You will now know that there is power that controls the universe.
Confirmed.
Biafra is a divine project.
Confirmed.
No human being. And I want to use this opportunity to tell all the cabinet members in United States of Biafra that are here, that are even going to join. Please, if you know that you are not ready to serve Biafra or to do the will of the Almighty Chukwu Kikabam that are using you people to do this, to bring this project into reality, if you know that you are not ready, you better pull out now, because there is going to be, heaven have risen. There is going to be heavy earthquake. This is not a threat. This is a reality.
Confirmed.
Whether anybody understand it or not understand it, Biafra is a divine project, and God of heaven and earth must defend his project, and nobody will stop it, whether spirit or human being. No matter what Finland think they are trying to tell all Biafra all over the world that we are terrorists. No problem now.
actually. And our DPM, the government of Biafra, said about we are going to put appeal in 7 days. I want to ask, please, this appeal we are going to do, is it in the Finland court or in another international court? Because what the judgment they did today, I'm afraid that I don't know whether all the court they have there now is right or wrong. So which place exactly are we going to appeal this judgment? So that's one question. So our wonderful DPM, please, this government is in control with all the cabinet. We need to do the needful. We have been trying all our best to mobilize to make sure that Biafrans will come up and support this government in 40 states of Biafra, state by state, and all these 4 months that remain. Nigeria want to try. They are trying to delay this our freedom to 2027, telling us 3 years, 6 years. They have calculated it. Almost that 2 years and 3 months is heading to 2027 for their nonsense election. I know that God of heaven and earth, Chukwu Okike Abiama, have planned and have his own program for the freedom of Biafra. And the Biafra nation have been redeclared on 29 November 2024. Nothing, we are not going back again. For those that are falling back and falling in, we are not going back again. We are moving forward. All we want to do is to encourage you people. We are praying for you people. We are doing our little way we can be able to do here, both the homeland medias and all the people, to make sure that our people will hear our voice. Please, we need you people to be strong and do. This time, there is a language that Nigeria understand. I say it to land and clear. Even Finland themselves, they are just talking law, illegal, whereby they use bullet and aircraft and everything and fought. Even the man they are persecuting today, help them to fight for them and to defend them. Now they have become evil. Them themselves are now holy. No problem. So I wish you all long life, happy new months. Despite the bad news today, but this bad news is to motivate us to in another higher way. And at least it has opened the eyes of many Biafrans. And I'm telling you, here in homeland, everybody is boiling, everybody is not happy. So the government have to do what they have to do to make us.
Conclude the 30 seconds. Yeah.
Shalom. God bless you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. I wanted to quickly respond to the last speaker. I know that he talked about the place for the appeal. Appeal is going to be done both in and out, and we will continue to use all the legal parameters to ensure that we stop Finland. And our Prime Minister Simon Edler is a military reserve for the Finland government, for the Finnish land, never committed any crime, and actively participate in the building of Finland. Because I believe he works in the Finland transportation department, something like that, and in Lati. So he played a huge role in helping to build Finland. And this judgment from Alexander Stubb has shown that Alexander Stubb puts economic gain above human rights, above the protection of the lives of his citizens, of which Simon Edler was one of them. And he has used every peaceful avenue to present the human rights conditions and abuses of the Biafran people to the Finnish authority. The former Finnish ambassador to Nigeria, who was invited by Tinubu and I think the information minister in Nigeria a couple of years back, when they invited her to Abuja to discuss about
Simon Eber, she clearly told them that this is a political situation that needs to be solved politically. That was a former Finnish ambassador that was in Nigeria. That was what he told Tinubu and co. What did Alexander Stubb did? He removed the lady, replaced her with somebody that obeys his whims and caprices, somebody that treads on people's human rights, somebody that supports and give him all the misinformation needed to get this deal, this business from Nigeria. But you know what? We will see how this game is going to end. Because Alexander Stubb cannot openly be campaigning for Palestinian freedom, for the freedom in Gaza. Almost the same thing we are going through. And on the other side, he is sentencing our prime minister in Finland jail. Where is your conscience? Where is the conscience? On one hand, you support Palestinian independence. You support Gaza to be free. You support those. It supports Ukraine. And then, on the other hand, you turn a blind eye on Biafrans because you think we are black. You can tread on us. You can do anything you want and get away with it. Huh? You jail a prime minister using your legal system. Because what do you think is different with what Palestinian wants and what Biafrans want? You think because we are blacks, or you think because they are Africans, or you think because they don't deserve to be free, right? The same you, Alexander Stubb. I'll be waiting to see how you come out openly to be talking about people's freedom, human right, after you've stained the country they gave you to rule, and stained its people. Good people of Finland, you've destroyed them. By your globalist agenda, you've destroyed them. Even members of your parliament are disgusted with Alexander Stubb's behavior. So we will see, we will watch and see how legal, you say legal process. Alexander Stubb needs to tell us how legal is Nigeria. How does Nigeria obey law? The United Nations on a committee of extraordinary rendition have told Nigeria to let Onyendo Nnamdi Kanu go, to set him free and compensate him after they took him from Kenya. Did Nigeria obey that, Alexander Stubb? Did Nigeria obey that law from the United Nations? And you are here talking about the legal ways for Biafrans to get their freedom. You don't see that. You don't see the breaking of the laws, the abuses on human rights, the operation of two laws in one country, Sharia in the north, and the rest of the country have a different constitution that guides them. If you are a Christian born in the northern part of Nigeria, you will be made and forced to live by the Sharia law. If not, Christopher Musa, Tinubu, and his God, they will kill the person. Alexander Stubb, you're talking about legal law. What do you know about law? And then you're talking about legal ways. Do you know? You don't know law. You don't know nothing. Because if you know, you would have known that all the things that Nigerian state has done. If you know, you will know that all the human rights abuses, the rendition of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, plotted by the Nigerian government from Kenya to Nigeria, where they are detaining him now, you will know that those are laws that we are broken. You don't say anything about that. But you collude, you plot with your legal system and establish the shambolic trial. In Finland, there was just less than 2 weeks where the world was watching to see what is the case about, what is being discussed here. You turned a blind eye, but now you come up with this sentencing because you think you have the right to do that, because you think that Biafrans don't matter. Between November, when you, Alexander Stubb, took Simon Eber away, and January, between November 2024 and January 2025, almost 3,000 Biafrans lost their lives because their breadwinner, who is Simon Eber, was taken away by you, Alexander Stubb. The blood of those innocent Biafrans are on your head. Yes. I promise you that.
Yes.
It is on your head.
Yes. Your head.
You talk about law. What country in the world talks about law in Nigeria? A lawless state, reckless state. A state that reintegrates non-terrorists like Boko Haram, ISIS, ISWAP, reintegrates them into the country. And you, Alexander Stubb, you are talking about law. You are talking about law for a country like that does not respect the rule of law. And you are talking about Simon Ekpa following the legal ways to get the freedom for Biafra. I'm glad you acknowledged that we are a free nation. And we will use those legal process which you seek to defend and protect our people, protect our land. One of the laws Nigeria is breaking as we speak, Alexander Stubb, is that Nigeria is currently occupying a foreign land. So tell them to leave immediately. Then we will believe in what you say. Next person.
Your Excellency, thank you so much. I don't know who spoke before I got back, because they kicked me out. So I don't know. I know Honorable Ben Chooks has spoken, and Sister Olewune has spoken, and Honorable Fandian has spoken. So I don't know. Drake is the only person.
Yeah, let's go to Drake, and then John the rep. Drake, go ahead. Unmute yourself.
I don't see John, so Drake, go ahead.
All right. Greetings, Your Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, and greetings, our Honorable Fambian, and greetings to each and every one of us, and to lovers of freedom. Yeah, it is a painful one indeed to begin a new month with this sad news from Finland. We once hold to a high esteem. We never knew that Finland could succumb to a shambolic and to a lawless entity called Nigeria. I never believed that Finland, Alexander Stubb, could stoop so low to accept the deal with a terrorist country, a terrorist entity, a country that kills its own citizens, a country that overnight more than 200 were killed, and just within 2 to 3 days, they swept it under the carpet. This is the country that Alexander Stubb is dining and whining with, having a handshake with a terrorist, Shetima, the vice president of that British enclave called Nigeria. It's so disheartening, but Biafrans, it is what it is, and we must face it head on. We should not be deterred, and that is why we are every single day to let us know and understand the challenges that is ahead of us. Even though our Prime Minister has already built us, and our Onyendo Nnamdi Kanu have also built us to have that mental toughness of which that is what each and every one of us are to apply this time around. Now we are being subdued. We are being killed. Nobody is talking about us. They are not interested on the lives of Biafra that have been taken, forcibly taken. We are being killed every single day. Alexander Stubb has not made a comment on it. Alexander Stubb makes posts almost every day. Biafra bombard him with the atrocities of the terrorist entity called Nigeria. Alexander Stubb doesn't make any comment on it. So as Alexander Stubb coming to tell us that he's not seeing the killings going on every day in our land? No, he's not. Because the lives of Biafrans doesn't matter. The lives of blacks doesn't matter to them. And this is one of the reasons why we want to build a nation that respects rule of law, that respects law. Because the angle and the game that Finland is playing now, they are diving into the shambolic, lawless way the Nigerian government are doing with our prime minister, our Onyedinam Kanu. They think that sentencing our prime minister is going to derail us, or is going to erase our history. No, they don't. They think it's all about individual. By removing our Onyedinam Kanu and by removing our prime minister, it's going to stop us from doing what we are doing. We know they are gay. And DPM, Biafrans, millions of Biafrans are proud of you for being able to decode these criminals.
Yes.
And the non-entities they planted, waiting for 2nd of December.
Yes.
You took them on away. Just like you said earlier, imagine if you haven't, or if you didn't later declare Biafra on 29th. Just imagine what will be going on now.
Imagine.
What right would we have had to fight this fight now?
All right.
But glory to Chukwu Kikabiam. We have everything that it takes to be a nation. Like one of our sisters asked today, did Finland fought their war with the walking stick? Do they fought their war with broom and scissors? Or were they folding their hands and watching and then break out from Russia? So Biafrans are defending themselves, facing the enemies that are coming with AK-47 to kill us, facing them with what they come to kill us to defend ourselves. Then they're turning around to tell us that we are terrorists.
Imagine.
You could imagine.
Imagine.
A country that most of the world are seen as a terrorist entity is calling a nation that no country in the world has recognized as a terrorist. They are now the one calling us terrorists. Imagine a nation, an entity, British enclave, that have been caught in the Canadian courts as ruled as a terrorist entity. Finland is a shame to you. A very big shame to you, Alexander Storm. You think you are God.
I'm telling you.
Karma will before all of you.
All of them.
For depriving us this joy.
They never say Finland when I don't enter one chance.
Karma will locate each and every one of you. We are humans. We are not animals. That if you fold our hands and the terrorists of Nigeria would come with their AK-47 sophisticated weapons to kill us, burn our homes, destroy our markets, burn down everything in our land. So because of the mineral resources, our crude oil, the natural resources that God gave to us, and you want to use because of that, or you are using because of that to dine and wine with a well-known terrorist. Finland, the world were looking at you as the most fairest country in the world. But look at you today. Alexander Stubb has destroyed Finland.
I'm telling you.
Our Prime Minister advertised Finland as the most respected nation in the world. But look at Finland today. They would always soil their hands when it comes to blacks, when it comes to Africans. Look at the AU.
Red, preach on.
All of them are just dining and whining with a well-known corrupt entity. A well-known corrupt man called Tinubu. A drug cartel that cannot fly to US as it stands today. Their so-called CDS was denied of visa to Canada. Finland didn't see that.
Finland
and Alexander Stubb didn't see that.
Alexander Stubb
with all the evidences of things going on in our land every day that we are submitted. And we are pushing to Finland. Yet, they pay deaf ear. They pay black eye to all of them. But they are very quick in picking us, in picking any self-agitator up. It's a very big shame to EU and AU and to all of them conspiring to silence us.
Natural gas and they butcher all of them one by
And
one.
enough of all this
But natural
nonsense.
gas, yeah. Natural gas, yeah. Finland down. Natural gas and they finish you to me.
You see, because of our oil, the oil that Tuko Kikabema gave to us, you evil, you criminals, are doing longer throats on it, and you are using because of that to silence us. Get ready.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, my DPM. And thank you to each and every one of your members and your cabinet members.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ronnie M, go ahead. Ronnie.
The wrath of God will be falling.
I think they are not up. They are on the list station. I don't know.
I can't see them, Your Excellency. I can't see them at all.
Happy is but they don't get it now.
Maybe okay.
I'm gonna add. So I'm gonna add the speakers, but please don't talk until you are called. And if we can keep the speech to 2 minutes, please, that will help us because we have so many requests. Please keep your speech to like 2 minutes if you're called.
Okay, Your Excellency. Hold on, who's speaking? Hold on, please. I know I'm just a speaker now. I'm no longer co-host because they've frozen me, but I can still coordinate. And I see Simon Izuchuku. I see Urelite. No. Okay, it's only Simon Izuchuku. I see.
Yeah, don't worry. I got them. If you once you're okay, just walk. Me and you are here. Go ahead, Simon Izuchuku.
Yeah. 2 minutes, Simon, please.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Mama Biafra, Kelemgi, Mama Biafra, for Mona Biafra.
We done.
Afamora Biafra, Kelemgi. It's a very shameful thing. Really, Europe are frustrated. That's what I see. They don't want to leave Africa. What they are eating from us, they don't want to leave it. That's what I'm saying. With what happened to Finland, they got their freedom. Russia did not do them anything. If I check the history very well, no famine, no raping, no military of Russia or individual killing them in their farm, in their house, kidnapping and raping their children and whatever that belongs to them. Nobody did it to them. They wake up and they get their freedom. They went to guerrilla war. They fight brutal war with Russia in the snow. And after everything, they voted. Exactly what we did. Our Prime Minister did. Today, they went to sign shambolic agreement with the demon called NATO and the European Union, the satanic group. That is the day I know that Finland is gone. That is the day I know that Finland is gone. And I thank God. God said, Yato nakato yato. Chukwokike know what is about to happen. What did they say? What did Chukwokike do? He brought you as a Mama Biafra.
Exactly.
What I'm saying today, Chukwokike should strengthen you. I know Pushirike.
I swear.
Just stay strong for us.
I'm telling you.
Only. You will let show Biafra anyway. Where, there, and we will follow it.
Exactly.
I Pushirike, Mechukwokike Biama, strengthen and guide you. That's what they do to silence us. Hence the kidnapping. But I only listened to our PM. He said, they are not interested on me. They are interested on you. We and I, we, Biafrans, stand and they tell you to hold your mandate. Hold it strong. They are looking for that mandate.
No wonder.
To trash it.
Telling you.
My
Thank
God,
you. Thank you, Simon.
have disgraced them. May God Almighty strengthen you, our mother. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama give you more wisdom.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Simon. Your 2 minutes.
Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you. So we'll go to Ronnie. Ronnie, 2 minutes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, Dr. Orabueze. Thank you, Kamdi. Thank you, all the cabinet members, Honorable Mouthpiece. It's very laughable that Finland, who fought their independence from Russia with gun, is jailing another black man who wanted the same freedom for his people, putting him to jail. Finland, you look the other way. Upon all the overwhelming evidences provided to you, you can even see it yourself, how Nigeria terrorist state murder Christians kill Biafrans by impunity, get away with it. Nobody is speaking to them until these individuals came, Mazi Simon Eba, and another man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, started speaking for their people to protect them. Then you didn't see all this. The only thing you saw is the oil and gas that belong to them for the taking. We have a good news for you. We have declared Biafra, 29th of November 2024. We have declared this independence state that was existing 1967-70. And we have right to freedom. We have right to our territory. This territory is being occupied as we speak by the terrorist state of Nigeria. And this we will take. We will take it by the special grace of God. And we want to thank you, our Agunwine, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Thank you so much for all you do. Thank you for voicing out. Your voice is reverberating all around the world today. They said what a man can do, a woman can do it better. You are proving that beyond all reasonable doubt. Thank you so much. We are 100% behind you. No shaking. Finland has beaten more than they will chew, and they should be ready for us. They should ask Britain how far before they start going this line with us. Thank you so much. We stand with you 100%. God bless you all, Biafrans. I yield.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go to John Rapp. John, go ahead. Yes, John. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. This is my first time of talking to a great woman, Her Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, the Deputy Prime Minister of United States of Biafra.
Thank you.
I greet all cabinet members and I greet all Biafrans here. Her Excellency, I must confess to you, and I know my feelings might be like the feelings of millions of Biafrans who are equally feeling the same. I am not feeling defeated, but I am highly angered based on the high hopes we placed on Finland. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I have heard you several times talk against all the plans they wanted to bring to this judgment. It looks as if you saw it coming. But without taking much time, I just want to quickly tell you this. I want you to know what I'm about telling you now. The strength that Chukwu Okike Abiyama deposited onto Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the strength they deposited into Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister. Both of them, not even one will be left. They will combine it, and it will be transferred to you from this moment onward.
Exactly.
The wisdom of 1,000 men is not what is going to be given to you. The wisdom of 1,000,000 wise people will be given to you. Because you will fight these people effortlessly, and they will use all their strength, and they cannot know where you're coming from.
I'm telling you.
And from today, all the world will listen to every word that comes out from your mouth. This I decree and I prophesy today. And at the same time, when you tell millions of us, about 70 million, to jump, we are not going to jump. We will tell you how high do you want us to jump. That is all I want to tell you. I want to tell you that the beast in us, it has been unleashed.
Confirm.
The gate has been opened.
Finland,
the beast in us are not going to destroy it. It will only destroy the people who came to destroy us. And Finland will ever regret this judgment they passed today.
You will regret
and
it.
I pray and I hope that Chukwu will make the people who may laugh last laugh the best. Our Prime Minister, is unfortunate that today being my first time of talking to you, I am not talking to you with a happy heart. But all the same, everything happens with his knowledge. Thank you, our Prime Minister. You're doing great. We are very, very happy that you have taken the mantle of leadership, and we believe that it is in safe hand. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Your Excellency, John Repository of Wisdom is one of the backbone of X-Space. So for you to know, he is really one of us, and he is the pillar, one of the pillars, Wow, thank you so much, John. Thank you. So, we go to Simon Iwuchukwu. Simon Iwuchukwu, 2 minutes, please. Izuchukwu. I think is No, Iwuchukwu. No, Izuchukwu has spoken. Okay. Yes. Simon Iwuchukwu. Okay, if you're not ready, we'll go to Real Biafra TV. Real Biafra TV, the mic is yours.
I was mute.
Go ahead. I don't know. You keep muting and unmuting yourself. Real TV, Real Biafra TV. I don't know what's happening. Real Biafra TV, unmute yourself. I don't know what's happening. Your Excellency, can you hear anything?
No. His mic is frozen. Go to another place. Let him go down.
Okay. Simon, would you go ahead? We see your hand up again.
Yeah. I was not around where you were calling me before. I greet everybody on this space. I greet you, DPM, Honorable. I greet you, Excellency. Also, I greet Awada, SSFG. Also, Honorable Diana, I greet you. I also greet you, Mouthpiece. I know today, thank you for this for the words, DPM. Thank you for everything that you told us today. The anger was on every Biafran's mind, about how the Finnish court deliberated on the issue today, how they passed their fixed judgment. But in a nutshell, their plan is to bring us down, to bring our minds down. But they failed because all those plans failed in arrival. They don't know who we are, but they should know it. They should hear it, that we are Biafrans. We are not afraid of anyone. We are moving ahead. That is the declaration that we did through Her Excellency at Lahti, Finland on the 29th of November 2024 remains the ultimate thing that has pulled through in this our liberation struggle. They can never bring us down. Biafra has come to stay and is going to stay. There's no going back about that. DPM, you and your cabinet members, we, the Biafrans, are with you. We're not looking back. Just like what my brother Izuchukwu said, just tell us what to do. We'll always be at your beck and call all the time. We'll be behind you. We're always there and we'll always be there. Nothing mega. No matter what they like, let them do. They are holding down our supreme leader, and Finland also is colluding with a terrorist country like Nigeria to bring down our PM. But they all failed. They can never bring us down. We are moving, and we are moving to Ebube, and nothing is going to stop us. Thank you, my DPM. Remain strong. All the cabinet members remain strong. Continue to give you all wisdom and strength. We are going home. Thank you very much. I yield my mic.
Thank you so much. Let me quickly, thank you. Let me quickly correct some notions that I see some gullible media houses in Nigeria are carrying words like self-acclaimed prime minister. That is wrong. There's nothing like self-acclaimed. Simon Ekpa is His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, with over 50 million Biafrans supporting him by the second, by the day. So there's nothing like self-acclaimed. And I come across words from channels, TV, these stations brought over by the Nigerian terrorist state as the judgment for Simon Ekpa against terrorism. Hell no. How can a sensible news media carry such kind of blatant wrong headline? The sentencing, the fake sentencing that Finland has done has built democracy in Biafra land. That is the right word. That sentencing has destroyed the terrorist state of Nigeria because Nigeria is the terrorist state. A country that reintegrates and rehabilitates non-terrorists like ISIS, like ISWAP, like Boko Haram, give them homes, hire them into Nigerian military and police and other security apparatus like Ebubago, Operation Udogachi, all these terrorist agents that are killing Biafrans, killing indigenous Nigerians. These are the terrorists. So some of these fake news medias in Nigeria that carry some headlines like separatist, secessionist, sentencing of Simon Ekpa to reduce terrorism. Nigeria is the terrorism.
And they tell you.
Loaded. The terrorism loaded is the Nigerian state with Tinubu and Christopher Musa. That is why Canada has labeled them a terrorist organization. Tinubu is the leader of APC, a political party that has been declared as a terrorist organization in Nigeria. This is a competent law court in Canada. Alexander Stubb, didn't you see that?
Your Excellency, they are brown envelope media. That is what our leader called them. Brown envelope media. So
let no one pay any attention to some of this, all this mediocre news media paid by the Nigerian state, using all those wrong headlines to compare and using that to describe some of us, Biafrans. We are the true blood. We are the people that are stopping terrorism. We are the ones stopping terrorism in Nigeria. So Alexander, stop. Biafrans are the ones stopping the terrorism that you
You, Alexander Starr, you support terrorism by supporting Nigeria. Any country in the world that does any business with Nigeria supports terrorism and will be labeled as terrorists. It's as simple as that. There are no two ways about it. You shamelessly come out to seek for Palestinian state. But you are quickly to say that Simon Ekpa is protecting his people. He's grouping terrorists. He is talking in Finland and they obey him in Biafra. These are all the crooked lies given to Alexander Stubb by Tinubu and Christopher Musa and Bianco Jubuono. Those are the lies. And some Biafrans that pretend that they seek for Biafra freedom. And I ask those Biafrans, which freedom are you looking for? That's why I tell Biafrans, it's not everyone that comes out to tell you that they are fighting for freedom of Biafra that you believe. Many of them are paid agents of the Nigerian state, parading themselves as freedom fighters. That is what they are. That is why Biafra has never come. But this time around,
Confirm.
This Biafra that we already got.
Confirm.
Nobody can take it away from us. And I keep saying Biafra is not about an individual. So Alexander, stop. If Tinubu tells you, oh, lock up Simon Ekpa, and you think that will pave the way for you to milk any natural resources in Biafra land, you got to go think twice, for real. Because that's not going to happen. We will protect our land. We will protect our people. We will use our mineral resources to enhance and enrich the life of an average Biafran. That is what we are going to do. And some of you countries that think that you are going to use Biafran oil or the oil that comes from Biafra, all the oil, majority of the oil that comes from Nigeria comes from Biafra territory. So if you've signed any contract with Nigerian government, you go cancel it. Better go and cancel it and take your money because you are not going to drill that oil from Biafra land unless this government approves you. It's a promise. Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Excellency. The thing is that one thing that Finland forgot is that they have to ask themselves, did they use broom? Like Drake said, did they use broom to fight Russia to be free? Did they fight for their freedom with a broom? Now he wants us to. He wants our Prime Minister, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, to fold his hands and allow our people to be killed in order to look good in the eyes of whoever they are, the powers that be. Because we started with flags, demonstrating with flags. They told us that carrying flags will not help give us freedom. They told us we have to fight to show the world that we mean business. When we started defending ourselves to show that we mean business, it became a problem for them. Now that we say we have to, you cannot come to us to kill us, and we have to defend ourselves. They say no. Oh, what they want His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa to do is to fold his hand while his people are being killed, raped, and annihilated in front of him, so that he will become good in the eyes of Alex Stubb. A criminal man, he is a terrorist. He is the one that is a terrorist. Anyways, let me just hold my thoughts for now. Thank you, Your Excellency. Let me call Honorable Teddy. Honorable Teddy, the mic is yours. Please, we'll give you 3 minutes. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, Peace. Thank you, the whole United States of Biafra government, really headed by Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. I really appreciate all the efforts so far geared into gingering our people once more. In the morning when we came here, it was just like, war song everywhere. People were agitating and saying all sorts of things.
I will encourage people. I hardly spoke for 1.5 minutes because honestly, I must tell you, I was perturbed. I was worried until I left. I never came back again. Now, let's look at the whole issue surrounding this judgment from Finland. In the first place, they said more like it was an illegal way to achieve statehood or whatever. If you look at it, we have a couple of questions for Finland. The time they got their independence, they had only 500 and was it 56 people that voted for recognition. I mean, when they were fighting Russia. Now compare it to 50 million people, Biafran people that actually voted to go, to redeclare their states, which has already been done. That one we have a name over them. One other thing I have to say, I honestly, being frank to you, I never believed, I never trusted anything EU and UK, all of them combined. Anyway, this is a blanket statement. But I will say, I single out some of the EU countries, countries like Ireland and countries like Italy. I remember during the last the genocidal war, with this terrorist government, organized against the Biafran people. These two nations were people that actually came to our aid. So, and we should kind of look at them with a little bit of trust, although all of them have some of these vestiges of dishonesty in them. But let's keep that apart. Secondly, if you look at what Finland did during the same genocidal war and prior before that, our nation, Biafra national anthem, some of the Finnish citizens were in the among the people that actually sang this song. I'm not saying they composed it, but more like they sang it in this melodious tune we have as our national anthem right now. These people do not look at this. And again, Finland actually contributed a little bit in either relief materials for the Biafran people during the genocidal war. These people are heartless in the way they look at things. Now they look at bilateral trade as a tool to circumvent all the good things their forefathers did. Like we understood initially that probably the human rights, oriented government, but happenings on right now showed us that these guys are just hypocritical about what they believe in. They are so hypocritical, they are showing stupid nationalism with threat relationship at the expense of what their forefathers established as a nation. So this one, Alexander Stubb, or whatever he's called, I think he's a mean guy. He's a mean guy. We're not looking at what precedents, things that have happened initially. How did they get their own government? How did they get their own state? They fought with Russia. And after that, they had internal wars again before they achieved theirs. Let them define what they mean by legal means of attaining our statehood. Redeclaring Biafra. They should come out and redefine all this. But at any rate, honestly, I will tell you, I've been issue. I never seen these guys as people that will help us out. But because already the opinion has been formed, I started tagging along. Because these people are really heartless. They never believe anything black-skinned people trying to get free. It's a pity Finland got in late.
Thank
They want to, yeah. Okay, I will stop
Thank you.
here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Honorable Teddy. The thing is,
let me go ahead and Mapis, and I will take. I know there are people that have been on the line longer. Simone, Rose, and Linda in that order. But go ahead and say what you will take this people. Please keep your speech to 2 minutes because we have so many hands and we're not going to be here forever. Go ahead, Mouthpiece. I have Simone, Rose, Linda, 3 of them in that order when you want.
I can't see them. Your
I've seen them, but because I've pulled these people up before. You want to say anything? Go. If not, Simone, go ahead and speak. 2 minutes. Then we'll say 2 minutes.
A little bit, just 1 second on what Teddy said. You know, because the thing is, when it comes to a black man, we are not people. We are not even close to animals. They even value animals more than black people. All right, that is one thing, and they feel that why should we even freedom when they have other people? They have like Palestine, they have like Ukraine. Okay. We're talking about our freedom. So they would rather use whatever we have, liberate Ukraine more or Palestine than us. So unfortunately for them, we are no longer looking at anybody for our freedom. We are looking out for ourselves. Agada Bachilozowan is here, and we are supporting her. We are supporting her redeclaration of Biafra, and 517 people ratified our freedom, unheard of in the whole wide world. That 517 people ratified a freedom of a people, not even those that voted, but ratifying it and signing it. 517. That is unique. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. I can't see the others. Maybe you have to call them.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Let's go to the next speaker. I think I saw Simone. Go ahead, and then Rose. Simone here. Rose, go ahead and mute yourself.
I can, Your Excellency, there is a way the X work. If I can't see them, any other person can't see them. They know most of us that speak on space, and they tried everything to. Okay, now I can see Rose. I can see Rose now. So Rose, the mic is yours, please. Rose, I don't know.
Okay. Sorry. I'm up now. I'm up now. Thank you. I was struggling with I don't know if it's my network or the space is trying to kick me out. Thank you, Honorable DPM, for what you do for Biafran. In fact, when we saw the news today, we were shocked. And our confidence is the document that you have. Our boldness is that redeclaration on the 29th of November 2024, and nothing can change that date. So we are not, we're surprised, but I'm not down because I know that what the Nigerian state, including Tinubu, cannot do does not exist. So I'm not here to sound like as if I'm angry or bitter, but we did not expect that it was going to go down this way. But the most important thing is that, thank God that they acknowledged in a way that Biafra was declared. Thank God for that. That is the only thing I was happy that he said. So going back to Court of Appeal, I know we will have a soft landing at the Court of Appeal. But whatever happens, we will still thank God. Because the most important thing is that you did on the 29th of November 2024. You took them unawares. In fact, you played the whole world, the whole EU 419. I will have to use that idiot's this thing. I'm sorry to use the word idiot. Okay, Kere's word here. You played all of them, including the people who were waiting for on the second to cause chaos. You played them 419. Thank you and thank you. This is why we do what we do. Thank you so much, Deputy Prime Minister. And please, the question I'm asking again is that I believe we are ready to make sure that Nigeria does not conduct any election in Biafra land. I'm very angry at that. Please, that is the only question I want to ask. Thank you, Deputy Prime Minister. May God bless you from here.
Yeah, thank you so much. The United States of Biafra is a sovereign country. We've declared our independence on November 29th, 2024. We met all the criteria as a free nation. Currently, Nigeria is occupying a foreign land. And that is what I've informed Alexander Stubb of Finland and their judicial system that is looking for legal ways of getting freedom. Right now, I have notified Finland judicial system and Alexander Stubb that currently Nigeria is occupying a foreign land, which is Biafra land. And this is one of the legal failures, one of the laws Nigeria is breaking as we speak. So I want Alexander Stubb to follow up with this country that you are collaborating with and tell them to stop breaking this law immediately. That is where the law starts. If you really know what law means, tell Nigeria to exit Biafra land. Start. Because they are currently breaking the law. So Finland, you talked about law, legal ways for Biafra to be a country. Legal ways for our freedom. So one of that legal ways, we are not breaking any now as I speak with you. One of the legal ways Nigeria, whom you collude with, is breaking at this time is Nigeria is currently occupying a foreign nation, a foreign land, which is the United States of Biafra land. Michael Rubin said that during our declaration in Finland. Currently, Nigeria is occupying a foreign territory. So Alexander Stubb, tell Nigeria immediately to leave Biafra territory. That is where that law, legal law that you quoted in the sentencing of our Prime Minister, you start from there because they say charity begins at home. And for the election, the only election that will be allowed in Biafra land at this time is election from the 40 states of Biafra. We already got a couple of states that have scheduled their election within the same timeline with the one Nigeria is talking about. No Nigeria election will be allowed in Biafra land because United States of Biafra is a sovereign nation. 50 million have voted to exit Nigeria. We have the 40 state administrators with all the commissioners, with all the commanders, with our military, our police, and we want to conduct our election ASAP. So I want that to be very, very clear. The delegitimized governors existing in Biafra land, working closely with the Nigerian state, the only election that will be allowed in Biafra land is election by any of the 40 states of the United States of Biafra. I'll leave it at that. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We have to start advertising it that our states are about to start having their own election, because if we don't, they won't understand. So now we will have to start advertising it through your X account and the United States of Biafra USB government account, so that they will understand that we mean business about our
our 40 states of Biafra, and that we mean business, we are out of Nigeria. Thank you, Your Excellency. I think there's no one else, and I think it is time for you to rest. You have tried today. How many meetings today?
Yeah, we still got a couple of requested hands. Let's just take a few more. I see. Yeah, I think maybe I'm seeing them, but you're not. Simon E, can you unmute yourself? And then we have Chidima, Simon E, then Chidima. Go ahead, please unmute yourself, and then
I can't see them. So Simon E.
Oh, you can see them?
No, Your Excellency. You know they target us. You know we know their secrets here in this expense. Okay, I Chidima now. Biafra Chidima, the mic is yours. Your Excellency, they are listening to us. They see us. They listen to us. They know what we are doing. They know we know what they are doing. So because we know their secrets, we know. So, that Biafra Chidima, the mic is yours. I can see you now. Chidima, Ada Biafra, I see you. Unmute yourself.
Then, if she's not ready, then Teddy, unmute yourself. Then, I see the.
Is it Teddy?
I don't know, but I see one Teddy, and I see United. Unmute yourself. I think you're seeing them from your own window. They're showing differently here. There's one that is Biafrans. Biafran.
I can't see. They've kicked Ada Biafra Chidima out. I can see from here she's reconnecting.
I was thinking I saw Ezra Moronobi before. I didn't see him again.
I told them to take up, but they were kicking him in and out.
He was out?
Yes, they kicked him out. Ezra Moronobi. That was the first time I started calling people in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just ensure it's not muted, right? Because there are a lot of requests, and they should be able to unmute and talk.
It's just that
what's going on?
Yeah, Your Excellency, if you go back to your co-host, if you scroll on your co-host, you remove me and give it back again, then I can be able to see them. But because they froze me initially, and then you could see me. You know, when we start complaining, they see us, and some other people who see them, who work in X, who don't like what some people are doing, who work in X, they will bring
Austin Peter, can you Austin Peter, can you unmute? Okay, Zero Luxury Home can now speak. Go ahead, please. Go ahead. No, as a guest.
Your Excellency, if I can't see them, if I can't see them, I know, most of us that always stay on X, we know how they work. If I can't see them, they are not giving, they are kicking them out.
What do you mean if you cannot see them? If you cannot see them.
Yeah.
But they're already here. So if you can't see them, they are kicking them. What does that mean?
What it means is that you are giving mics, but they are not allowing them to speak.
Who are they? You mean tweeters? I do understand, but again, I'm trying to figure out.
What they do is that they come to my. Let me just give you an example. They tap on my mic, and then they start reporting me to X.
So do I remove you as a co-host so they all can talk?
I'm not a co-host. Yeah, if you go to co-host, if you remove me as a co-host,
we had allowed people to talk.
If you give if you tap on me, if you tap on my account, then I can see what is happening because I can't see really what. Yeah. So
I just invited you back again.
Yes.
You can accept now.
Yes, I've accepted. Hopefully they will give it to me because sometimes when they give you, they don't give it. You're still on speaker.
Who is this? Who is there? Can you check just the hands, people that want to talk? That I requested.
I still can't see, Your Excellency.
Still can't see? Wow, okay. I don't know what's going on.
You know, Your Excellency, when they...
Okay. Everyone is now muted.
Okay, I can see now, Your Excellency.
You can see, okay, good.
I can see now. They brought me back as co-host, so I can see requests. Okay, Smart Dan.
And those that want to speak, they can raise their hands, right? They have the option to do that too.
Yes,
if they
you have already spoken now.
Then you can see them, right?
Yes, I can see them now. I'll start giving them. Smart Dan.
You have spoken to the world.
I'm giving him
Biafra, spoken to Nigeria. So no black guy about yourself. You have already spoken.
I'm giving Smart Dan mic, but it's not allowing me. I don't know if you can see. Can you see him, Your Excellency, Smart Dan?
Let me see. Yeah, I think I see him. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, he can now speak.
They haven't approved it. It's still on approved on my own side.
There's Your
Excellency, don't give the mic to Desmond, please. These are the people when you give the mic, they bring the space down because they are on speaker. They have the power to keep reporting the space and they bring it down. So
I don't even see any Desmond here. Teddy B, can you unmute yourself? Gideon, can you speak?
Yeah, Teddy B, sir.
Okay, I can continue because I've already spoken before.
You've spoken. No, hold on. You've spoken. No, let's allow other people. Because I was thinking you.
Okay, Gideon, you've given the mic to Gideon Odiambo. Yes, we can hear you, Gideon.
No, but that's not what we say. We say it's going to be internal, but what I said is there are other things we are doing outside Finland. So that's all I said. So that process is already well established. Where to file? Yeah, we have our attorneys and they're taking care of that. The attorneys already got that. Thank you. Not at this time. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Your Excellency, finding it hard to, it's not allowing me to give all these people that I see here. I used to give them mic when I host spaces or I'm co-hosting, but now you give them mic, it doesn't go through, and they are hearing us. The people I'm talking about, those who are working on space, are hearing us. When people report our space and click on accounts and report those people, it will be hard for you to give them mic and it holds. That is the secret of it, you know. So if Madan cannot get a mic here, that's one of the reasons, because SmackDown is one of us. And same thing with John Repository of Wisdom. Most of them, we all are always here. So if they don't allow him to get the mic, they don't want him to speak. That is it. So I don't know if we're going to, because
okay, that is fine. So anyone that has the request to speak, they can talk. Then if not, because I'm seeing it keeps saying reconnecting or something like that. So I guess it's from the yeah, we can close. I think we've been here for a while.
Yeah.
And the point has been made. And the most important thing is that we were able to analyze the ruling from the Finland court. And yeah, so I want to use this opportunity to thank everyone that has listened to this space. We will organize another time when we will be able to give more opportunity for more people to speak. At this time, this is just like an emergency Twitter session, and main purpose is to bring to the notice of Biafrans this awardly ruling from Finland, and also to let us not be deterred by the criminality of the Nigerian state, who thinks that by handing down this sentence by Finland is going to move or shape or stop anything about our freedom and the protection, the full protection of Biafra land. That is not going to happen. The ruling has confirmed that we are doing a great job as a nation. Our Prime Minister always said that he knows the implications of what this is going to be. And he clearly let us know the essence of our redeclaration is to give us those legal backings we need to protect Biafra land. That is what we are exactly doing at this time. And if Nigerian state continues to collude with countries in Europe to commit crimes against humanity, to commit crimes against our people, that will not be tolerated. We will stop that. We will use every legal means to ensure that this stops and we protect our land. So I thank everyone that has listened today. I tell all Biafrans, just like I think it was Orabueze that spoke, do not be deterred. Do not be moved. Their game is up. I'm telling you, we are the last stretch of protecting our land, which we are doing as a free nation as we speak. As we speak. We are a free nation. But I want Finland to understand that Nigeria is currently committing crime by forcefully staying in Biafra land and removing and killing innocent Biafrans just for saying that they are Biafrans and they do not want to live in the same country with reintegrated terrorists brought in by the Nigerian state. So it looks obvious as if there's a trend by Alexander Stubb and Tinubu to continue to promote terrorism, because that's exactly what they are doing, promoting terrorism against civilians in Nigeria, against civilians in Biafra land, and against civilians all over the world. That is exactly what they are doing, because they are quick to jump into conclusion to protect the Palestinian state, to protect Gaza. But when it comes to protecting a Christian state like Nigeria, Finland start drawing its feet. And Alexander Stubb thinks they do not have the right to exist. No, not anymore. We're not going to take that shambolic trial and shambolic court system in Finland that have been dragged to the mud by Alexander Stubb. We will use every legal means to fight this criminality, this injustice that Alexander Stubb has meted out to our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. We will continue to defend our land, defend our people, protect our land. We will continue to ensure that all the rights that we deserve as a sovereign nation is given to us. That is what we will continue to do. And finally, I will tell all Biafrans that we are in Finland when we declared our freedom. Thank you so much. Those of you that insisted we must have our declaration from day one of our presence in Finland. Thank you so much. Because I don't know where many of us would have been now if we didn't get our freedom, if we didn't redeclare in Finland. Those that plotted against it, those Biafrans that we are saying they are fighting for freedom, we've shamed them. And now they know that we are not stopping. Those that think and believe, oh, Finland is good, Finland is that, do not talk about Finland, blah, blah, blah. Now, where are all of them? Shame on them. What some of us saw while sitting down, many of them will not see it while standing up. That is why this crop, this breed of Biafrans at this time, managing the struggle, there is nothing anyone can do to stop us. It's a promise. So I thank everyone, and let us be resolute, triple whatever we are doing in the past. In the areas of donations, let us continue to support the 40 state governors, support all the commissioners, support all our commanders, the county, the state, the district, and the wards. Continue to support them to defend our land. We are the only one that will do it. No one can do this for us. Finland can use the power they have inside Finland to do what they do. We inside Biafra land, we will use our power inside Biafra land and some of the powers we have inside Nigeria to protect Biafran people and protect our environment. Thank you so much, Biafrans, friends of Biafrans, the press, and all the listeners to me. And that brings us to the end of this our space. Thank you,
Your Excellency. Please, before you go, I want us to thank PM's brother, who donated 10,000 eje for the court, for whatever you're doing for our Prime Minister, Simon Ebo. So he donated 10,000 eje for anything court case or whatever moving forward. So please, I'm also urging every other person on Space. Space is one of us. Space is under the government of Biafra. Please donate. Let us support Her Excellency Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, who is doing marvelously well, holding tight to the mandate she was given. Please, let's support her to take us home. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I also wanted to, apart from that, we need the money. We need the donations. We need it. And I wanted to use this opportunity to tell true and genuine Biafrans and friends of Biafra, listen to me. Those that pretend to be seeking for Biafra, that tells you, oh, they're not going to do anything until Simon Ekpa comes out. Oh, they're not going to do anything until Nnamdi Kanu comes out. Go and ask them now, what are they going to do now? Now that Finland has colluded with Nigeria to sentence our prime minister, ask them, who are they waiting for? Because that's the ignorance. They think the freedom is for an individual or is for somebody. It's for our people. It's for over 50 million Biafrans, our children, our grandchildren, that needs to go home to their motherland, to their fatherland. That is what we do. That is why we do what we do. It's not about anyone. So those of them that say, oh, they're going to wait. Oh, if Obato didn't come out, they are not going to do something. Ask them now, who are you going to be waiting for now? You want your land to be overrun by the Nigerian terrorist state, which they already did, killing our people, burning our homes? Who are you waiting for? What are the delegitimized governors doing in Biafra land at this time as we speak? Bringing Operation Udoga Achie Bubago, Ndiakodo, to be killing our people, destroying our land. Who are you waiting for? You think it's all about Dr. Orabueze or Simon Ekpa or Nnamdi Kanu? You think that's who freedom is? No, it is for you, for your children, for your grandchildren, and for all of us. So this is a time I plead with you all to step up the game. Step up the game. Triple whatever you were donating in the past. You can donate to a mouthpiece on this space. You can donate to the United States of Biafra government, usbgov.org website. You can donate through the 40 state administrators and the 40 state governors. You can donate through all the state liaisons on their missions in your different states. That is the only way we will remove the Nigerian terrorists from our land. Just donate. Donate. It's not by talking too much. Donate that money so that we will use it to ensure we protect our people. Thank you so much, everyone, and may God bless you.
That's the end of the Finland, Biafra, COS, DPM, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze live broadcast on Space. And we all have heard her, straight to the point, statement well delivered, everything well cleared. Everything well cleared. So, Finland, shame on you. Shame on you, Finland. You people have fallen our hand. Wait, let me on the light. So Finland, shame on you. Alexander Stuff, whatever they call your name. You confirm a fool. For you to play this kind of injustice to our PM, Samunepa, after all said and done, after all the whole evidences provided to your government, you still went ahead to dance to the rhythm of evil Nigerian country because of our natural gas. Shame on you, Finland. Alexander Strop, you have brought a very, very big bad name to your country. Now you will now see what Biafrans are made of. Finland, you will now see, you will now know that we are not alone. That God is with us. Biafran spirit is with us. Nature will work against you, Finland. Nature will work against you. For this kind of injustice meted upon our PM, the good guy. Good record in Finland, good record to we Biafran citizens. We loved him, Finland also loved him. Then you, Alexander Stubb, never knew that you were a Fulani man. Alexander Stubb, why were a Fulani man? For you to shake hand with a terrorist Nigerian state, shake hand with that Okoko. That day I saw him shaking hand, I said, wow, this Finland is Fukuana. And I know that you people are not going to, I knew it, that you guys are not going to deliver justice. I knew it. But now you guys have now done your worst. Now you have now opened up your mouths to tell our Prime Minister that is terrorism related, sponsoring terrorism. Now what are you going to tell Nigeria? What are you going to tell Nigeria now? The Nigerian people now that have been now, they are now, maybe some of them will be celebrating. Now they have succeeded in jailing Simon Ekpa because of terrorism. So what are they going to be saying now about the Nigeria being a terrorist state? What are they going to say now? They hear with their judgment now to all this terrorism happening in Nigeria. What are they going to say? From now on, I will be watching the news of Nigeria. From now on, I will be paying attention to Nigerian news. Camera, my terrorism, or going to Nigeria. Since now they want to let us know fighting for freedom. Now the world the world want to let us know fighting for your freedom, self-defense, self-determination. They're now trying to let us know that it is an act of terrorism. If you are now doing self-defense and you're doing self-determination, to them now it means terrorism. Then to those committing terrorism, they are now the innocent one. Is that what they're trying to, the picture they want to paint here? It's all right. But shame unto the world, shame unto the European Union, shame to the African Union, shame to the Nigerian government. Taking away PM Samunepa will not stop us. Taking away Masana Nikalo will not stop us. Even taking away Dr. Ngozi Orabueze will not going to stop this mission. Somebody will always be there to represent. Somebody will always be there. So Biafra is now going here now. It's time for us to wake up. The problem we are facing now is not, for me, it's not even about Finland. It's not even about for me personally. The problem we are facing now, I'm not going to blame Finland. I'm not going to blame Nigerian government. I am blaming us. Anyone with the problem of ourselves and keep as well. Anyone with the problem of ourselves. Until we begin to tell ourselves the truth. But thank God that now our USB government, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, why are you in line now? Why are we a very clean woman? Conscience here declare. As a guilty conscience fears no accusation. You see the way she's vibrating, the way she's sounding, everything clean and clear. There is no mixing word. So after hearing the speech tonight, all you need to do is to go and sleep with it. Sleep with the statement, sleep with the speech. Then only will you go with your let go. So for those that are saying that they are waiting for Piama and Nikalo to come out before they continue, You need to be seeing the clearer picture now. You don't need to wait no more. If you are waiting PM Samanaba to come out before you continue, now you don't need to wait no more. So that is not an excuse anymore. So you need to come out from your shell and do the needful. Then if you refuse to come out from your shell to do the needful, to join the movement, to make sure that we get what we are looking for, don't be a stumbling block. Don't be a stumbling block to this freedom movement. If you become a stumbling block, you will be crushed. Wonderful speeches from even after the delivery, after the message being delivered from our DPL. Pharmacist Diana, wonderful speeches. That man, the man that spoke, the Reverend Father, wonderful speeches. Drake, that was a bombshell. That was a bombshell speech. So heaven have heard our voice, earth has heard our voice, the world have heard our voice tonight. So tomorrow is another day. Long live Mazina Dikalo. Long live PM Samanepa. PM Samanepa, wherever you are right now, take heart. We Biafrans, we love you, we cherish you, we respect you. Solemnly stand behind you. Keep on tweeting, keep on doing what you are doing. You have done well, PM. You have done well. And we, the Genuine Biafrans out there, we will represent well outside. We promise you that. We love you, we continue to pray for you, and we are not going to stop. We are going to protect that mandate by the special grace of Tukul Kabiam. That grace will be applied. The 1,000 men wisdom will be given unto us. And those Sarasara will be given to every Genuine Biafrans all over the world. Long live all the armies on ground defending our land genuinely. Long live all the medias there doing the needful. Long live every Genuine Biafrans all over the world. I love you all. This is Biafran Exodus TV. Always bringing you the message of redemption and liberation to the hearts and the minds of our people. But don't forget, this is our movement I represent, the movement of the people, by the people, and for the people. The one I not chill. The one I not chill. That our natural resources say anya achukuna jiwe gozi anya one in engineer apere ogologo na achubucha all of them. That our natural resources say anga babucha all of them. Go and mark my word. Anga babucha all of them. But then for Hanamia, during that pipe and Hanamia, okay, we no corner their countries in now. Then you na support in your job. That natural resources say anga babucha all of them. On where the na something na hit Finland. Something is about to hit Finland. Finland will put it on him. And all this European Union, I hear they hit here. Nigerian government, we Finland keep and we are waiting for Mazina Nikalo. The same thing they are going to do to Mazina Nikalo. So expect the worst. You have to go. I'm getting that one now. I say, they have concluded Mazina Nikalo terrorism related. Sentenced to. We are going to expect that. So let them do their worst. You understand what I mean? Let them do their worst. One, there's no going back. Ahead, we are moving. So no problem. See you some other time. I love you. God bless. From me, from here, it is good morning.